3, 2, 1.
All right, everybody. And we are live. Coming to you live from the power of the internets and YouTubes. It is Monday, February 24th. And I guess it's still the Kpro Cow Powwow. But what we're actually doing is... I caught it this time. We're actually going to do a show, all the pictures and all the videos, kind of all of them, from the World Series of Fenn from the whole weekend. So everybody that did not come, you will know what to expect for next year. And I think we even have a date for next year, but we'll put that out at the end of the show.
I have a date.
What was that?
That was my microphone. It's okay. We're all okay.
Let's go say
Everyone. Okay.
I see the cat right there.
I see the cat. She needs some attention.
And what's her name?
Because the dogs are not nice to her or scare her. So
what's her name?
This is Missy.
Cuckoo Kitty? Oh, Missy?
Missy, see her.
Yeah, I see.
She was on her last day at the pound, and they always call me, and they say, last day, we're going to put her down, and she has a crooked tail. And so they're like, that's why she didn't get adopted. The other kittens did. And I'm like, I'll be down. But once I hit 6 animals, that's the top in our area. We've lost a couple of animals. But anyway, that's how she came to our home, and now she's chilling. She's chilling like a villain.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for joining us. We're just killing time. Let people get in the room. I see everybody's in the chat.
Because, as some people said, I think we're at the time of the year that haters are going to come around, and they're like, they're not serious. They're not going to find the treasure chest. They're not focusing on the poem. You're right. We do spend a little time outside of 24/7 on the poem. And this is what we do. We spend some time with peeps that are like us. And oh my gosh, search talk was crazy, which was awesome. So hi, everybody. And Copper Dan, hi. Cynthia, hi.
Yeah, we're showing it all tonight. And the other thing is...
We're not showing it all. No, there is one.
Oh, well, we're showing what we got. You know what I mean?
We're showing a folder that says...
Don't be a player hater.
That too.
Okay, we're gonna lay off the soundboard tonight.
Oh no. I got all right. No. We'll see. All right, we'll see.
No, we have a folder named "Do Not Show" for those of us that want to remain married or with spouses. And I know that my guy was. I happened to be in a lot of those videos.
Yeah, it was fun.
Massive trouble.
That's what it's about: getting together and having fun. So we're going to try and do it in order, the way the weekend transpired, but I can't guarantee that. A lot of people emailed me pictures, and it's just in a folder, so we're going to bounce around is what I'm trying to say, everybody.
We're wild. We're crazy.
Yeah.
So let's tee it up where we're going to start. As you guys are entering the room, I got on a plane.
I'll be careful,
and I have to tell you, Mike said to me, so we decided on no Valentine's Day gifts other than something really small. And we both completely lied to each other. And that's what a good foundation of a relationship is about, is lying to each other. So
for the right reason, they say.
And I uploaded a video, which Mike later asked me, who did you hire to do that? That hurt me.
Like, I didn't think you could do it. Yeah, I'm going to show the video, guys.
I figured it out. We're going to spend the first couple minutes right before, and we're going to show this is what I uploaded and then got on a plane and headed there. But this is a little tribute I made to Mike. And then we'll get into what Mike gave me because it's legendary.
Kind of ties into the weekend. So that's why we're going to share.
Yeah, because you're going to see the one present all weekend long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No, I will say the weather was what we thought.
Forecast calls for flurries of passion, followed by extended periods of getting it on.
Yeah, all right. That's enough of the soundboard.
Cynthia and I. Come on.
Nice. Okay, so here's the video, guys. This was Kpro's present to me for Valentine's Day. Some of you may have seen it.
4 minutes. Some of you have seen it, but many of you have not. Many of you at World Series of Fenn have not.
All right, here we go. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, those prices
we
are
got an ad. All right, hang on.
There's a lot of flexibility here. We can work something out.
Kpro cow, pow, wow, wow.
Stop it!
Hey, how's it going? Norman Chad from ESPN and the World Series of Poker. Mike and Christy, congratulations on making it 1 year as a poker couple. It's difficult to make it 1 year as any type of couple. Trust me. You did a good job. You made it through that first World Series of Poker together. We're going to have better results this year, I'm sure. Mike, let me give you a little bit of coupling advice, if I may. Do not knock Christy out on the bubble unless you want to be single again. I've been single quite often in my life. You don't want to be single again. Stay as a couple, sir. All right? And you shouldn't knock her out on the bubble when you're on a bluff. She calls your bluff, and then you get lucky on the river. That's pretty sad. And stop going all in on the draw, my man. Anyway, 2020 is going to be your year, Mike and Christy. Hope you make it out again to the World Series of Poker. This year, you will be cashing machines. Let's see which one of you two can earn more money. Congratulations again, Mike and Christy, on a great first year as a poker couple. Let's make it a poker couple forever and keep on cashing.
It doesn't matter if they find that treasure, because they found one another and they're together in their hearts, even when they're thousands of miles apart. But they do it right when they're near, like New Year's at the Stratosphere, the Bahamas, Yellowstone, Santa Fe, Penn and Teller, where she got up on stage. So glad he found her. So for him, she was willing to sit through rounders, and he'll do anything for her, even get a pedicure. Oh, whoa, they just can't get enough, except for when he knocked her out of a poker tournament on a bluff. Mike and Christy, 2020's their year. He's turning 50. They got maps that could lead them to the treasure of Forrest Fenn. They got an 8-year plan, and until then, they'll get together whenever they're able, except for poker tourneys where they'll use separate tables. It doesn't matter if they find that treasure, 'cause they found each other and they're together in their hearts, even when they're thousands of miles apart.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? First, you beat me on my own game show, and now you found love. Lucky you. 2 times. Okay. Anyway, hope life is treating you well. Congrats on you and Christy, Kpro and Cow. 220 is your year. Anyway, man, congrats on everything. Hope you have an amazing year. This is Rick from Pawn Stars. We've met before. Have a good one, man.
If I were French, I'd say merci beaucoup. If I were Hebrew, I'd say toda raba. If I were Italian, I'd say grazia. If I were Danish, I'd say mangatat.
Thank you for that.
Mike and Christy, 1 year together. Happy Valentine's Day. I love the shirt he got you for Christmas. I am the rake. I'm hungover in Cabo.
If you like the video, take a drink.
Have a good one.
And yeah, like it, share it, subscribe it, drive it like you stole it. Dance like nobody's watching.
I feel like I bought a ticket to a train wreck.
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
Jeez, I've never seen anyone so whipped so fast.
All right, so I know the jaded among you are probably like, what's that got to do with the World Series of Fenn? So we wanted to show what Kpro got for me, because one thing that I did get for actually maybe two things that I got for Kpro did affect the World Series of Fenn. So thank you, Christy, for that video. That was pretty cool. And yes, I was surprised that you were able to put that together. I don't even know if I could have put all that together.
And I uploaded it on the Cowlazars channel.
And surprised me. I woke up and there it was. I'm like, what is this on the Cowlazars channel?
And there's already
like
it
was cool.
Comments. It was done.
There were some inside things there happening, but yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, that's right, Jack. Don't get famous and drunk, then record something for the public. And she got a song, our own song from Matt Farley, so that was pretty awesome. Okay, so anything else before we want to jump into it? Because I guess I'll show the little intro video I did, and then we'll show the Valentine's Day thing. Will that work?
Okay.
Will that work?
Yeah, I thought you were going to show your Valentine's, because that is what becomes so important at the World Series of Fenn. Like
okay,
remember when you walked me into the suite? And
yes,
you were like,
I remember.
Here, and then here, and then this is the best present, and then dear Lord, it got real.
All right, so this was a pretty good present. That's what I got Kpro for her birthday, actually, everybody. You guys remember it was a double whammy. It was Kpro's birthday and it was Valentine's Day. So I got her that for her birthday, and then I got her the best blanket in the world for Valentine's Day. And the reason I got her the blanket was because so she'll never be alone. She had to go back to North Carolina, but she takes that blanket. One, she's never cold, and two, she's never alone. I'm always with her. There you go.
And many searchers shared that same love that weekend. And we're going to show all those pictures.
Hey, now.
Yeah,
all right.
There you go.
So,
and for those of you that wanted, you guys pick apart every picture. You guys were saying, well, there's like the loofahs and this. This is another woman. Did you take this picture? No, I didn't. Guys, he didn't cheat on me to take this picture. You guys are silly. Like, you guys sure
one, the picture's like 10 years old. Two, there was a searcher who didn't even realize it was me in the picture. They thought I bought it at a store. They're like, is that Burt Reynolds or Kenny Rogers from like the 70s or something? So, yeah, that's pretty funny.
Ladies.
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
There you
okay,
go.
So the blanket comes into play later. So you want to just jump right into the World Series of Fenn?
Cynthia, Nemo, Amy, Dan, yeah, we're gonna see some pictures. I can't unsee that.
Yeah, that's right. And that's I gave the warning here. I'll show you the video where I gave the warning. The original idea was to compile a video and upload it where all this is kind of in order. Instead, we're just doing it live because that's what we do, and it's a little bit easier. So here we go, everybody. World Series of Fenn 2020. So this is a little thing I did.
Cowlazars, what's White Castle got to do with the World Series of Fenn? Well, it's Monday morning, about 3 a.m. I walked Toby back to his hotel. We were in playing poker. Kpro's up in the room asleep. I wanted to get something to eat. I'm going to walk over to White Castle. So I'm coming back now. It's been a long weekend. So, the World Series of Fenn. It's not just one thing. It's not just one poker tournament. It's a whole weekend of events. So I'm going to show you what happened at the World Series of Fenn. At least what I'm allowed to show you that happened. But I'm going to warn you, there's a couple things that once you see them, you can't unsee them. Especially for you guys that are not on Facebook. So view at your own risk. Somebody on Facebook I saw said, what does poker have to do with the thrill of the chase? Well, that's right in Forrest Fenn's memoir. Life is a game of poker. Happiness is the pot. Fate deals you 4 cards and a joker, and you play whether you like it or not. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing at 3 o'clock in the morning, walking back from White Castle. The reason we do a poker tournament in Vegas is so searchers can get together and have fun. Vegas is the party capital of the world. And we have Femboree. I think Femboree is more like a family event. I haven't been to one myself, so I don't know. But I know, especially after this weekend, I know the World Series of Fenn here in Las Vegas is a big party. A big party with searchers. So, why a poker tournament in Las Vegas? Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
But maybe I didn't. What I'll say now is why a poker tournament, which I didn't articulate. I may have had a couple drinks there on the way back. I may have had a couple drinks through this whole weekend. Is we're all competitive. We're all trying to find the box. We're all in competition. And what is a poker tournament? We're all competitive for that one tournament. We're all playing against each other to try and take first place and win awesome prizes like this right here. So that's why, in my opinion, I think a poker tournament is apropos for searchers. So
You know what? It just came out of nowhere during the Operation Jamie.
Yeah.
And I think we're all competitive, but you don't have to be a poker player. Non-poker players have won this tournament. It's the craziest poker tournament because about half the players have never played before.
Right.
So, and again, it's not a poker tournament. It's a weekend of fun. You're going to see
nice, Janet.
Some stuff that you can't unsee. And here's the fun part. I've not been in a party bus dancing since I was 20. I have
the prom.
Well, there's some things that have. No, I was in a limo. I wasn't in a stand-up party bus.
Right.
Have you ever been in a stand-up party bus?
Yeah, I probably have, but yeah. But I lived in Vegas for 12 years. It's kind of a Vegas thing.
I'm an innocent person here.
But I also say that even though we're competitive and we're all looking for the same treasure chest, we're all friends. We can come together and have fun as searchers. And that's what the poker tournament, the World Series of Fenn is really about, is a weekend full of searchers getting together, having fun.
Copper Dan, the videos that you're thinking, oh God, I have censored on your behalf. There's no one that is going to be.
Or have you?
Michael, it's not funny. There's a few that, let's just say, this is the other thing. We had some searchers have a few too many. We had some searchers.
I know I did.
Inappropriate in a funny way. We had some searchers say some things on camera that they later said, please don't show. We have censored all those out, and we got all searchers home safely.
Wildcatter's daughter says, oh, there's more. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was it. The blanket of the video. Yeah, we're just beginning, guys. We were setting a little backdrop of the weekend. That's
okay, let's get to it.
All right, here we go, everybody. And there's a lot of people we got to thank, and we're going to throughout this thing.
And if you're thinking about coming to World Series of Fenn, we're hoping that this shows you why you need to come to World Series of Fenn.
So first person I want to thank is Kpro for coming up with these awesome programs, because I wouldn't have done it. So that's just a cover. You open it up and it was it showed all the events, the different things we were doing.
And prizes.
Yeah, she printed out like 100 of these things, and everybody got one. You also got a World Series of Fenn poker chip right there, which I don't have a picture of, but that's it right there. So everybody that was there should have gotten one of these.
Start collecting them. They're going to be
different color every year. Yeah, we're going to have a set eventually. All right, so here we go.
Okay, so today is Thursday before the World Series of Fenn. We're here at the Ballys poker room. Me and Christy, we played the noon tournament. Czar, too. Christy and Czar are on the final table. We ran into Sam and his wife from Chicago. They're the first searchers we've met up with so far. So it's Thursday. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Ryan and Christy are on the final table of the noon tournament. I'm going to jump in the cash game. We'll see who else shows up.
And there is the poker room, in case anybody's wondering. And what happened? What's that?
I was going to say we have pictures and video, and we're just going to kind of walk through.
Yeah, we're just going to go through all of it.
This is the preamble.
Together. And what happened in that tournament? Oh, somebody won. Look at that. Somebody chopped, apparently. So there it is. This is the other gift. This little frog here is another gift I got for Kpro.
Okay, so can I tell the story? Even
yeah, go ahead.
This will be the last mushy gushy.
Yeah.
So I think everybody knows, like Cynthia, a lot of people know that my mom collected frogs. She passed away about 10 years ago, which is kind of an interesting timing. And my entry into the chase, I finally decided to live a little bit. And nobody's gotten, she has a frog collection and I inherited it. It's not a huge dollar item, frogs, but I've never allowed anybody to get me a frog because I said that was something special I had with my mom. I got them all. And there's one guy now that is allowed to get me frogs.
That's
and
a lucky
if
frog.
You find Forrest Fenn's treasure, you're allowed to give me a frog. But here it is. And in here, it takes diamonds. That's what I've heard.
And what did I say when I gave it to you? I said, it's not the frog from Forrest Fenn's treasure chest yet, but here, this frog will have to do for now.
Isn't that cool? And everyone was afraid. I got this on Valentine's Day. The next morning, I played 3 tournaments, and I chopped them all. I won them all. Boom, boom.
Yes, the gold frog in the treasure chest, Dave Calvi. Okay, so that was another gift, and you'll see that throughout as well. Here we go. Oh, and I got to give a thank you to Ryan Dazar. He got this shirt for me and Kpro. And he also had bought a shirt to give away as a prize, but they didn't get here in time. This came the Tuesday after the World Series of Fenn. So actually, the one you got, Czar, I'm going to keep it, and I'll give it as a prize for next year. So we have one prize for next year already for the next World Series.
We're going to go over the prizes and literally look at the list.
Yeah. We got a lot of people to thank. Okay, here we go. So that was the first cash, which was awesome, that Kpro did. And then where'd we go?
All right, we're here at the Diamond Lounge in Paris. Czar was able to get me and Christy in. So Christy shopped the tournament, which is awesome. It's a good way to start the tournament. I bought in twice. I got knocked out. Czar was right there on the bubble, or no? Were you bubble?
I got 60 out of 80 left. So they gave me 60.
Oh, your bubble. Yeah.
Bubble, so, they were kind enough to give me some 20s.
Yeah, so now we're at the Diamond Lounge in Paris. So we'll see what the day brings. Thanks for getting us in, Ryan.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, and then on the way back, this is a statue that's there at the Paris for anybody who's been to Vegas. So I don't know if that means Kpro's cleaning up on the poker tables. I think that's what this picture represents.
Or I'm the trash of the chase. I think that's what
nice. And then where did we go? This is still Thursday night.
Go back for a second. Czar, thank you. So when you are a diamond or above, you get a place where you get free drinks and free food. And at certain times they bring in like hot buffet, etc. Someone happened to get that status by the end of the weekend. But Czar, before I got that status, it's me. Before I got that status, Czar was really great about treating Mike and I. And Czar is the one also when all the Chaseopolis came in.
He was here helping me carry him in. So, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Czar also donated some tickets to Toby to go to Penn and Teller.
Yep.
And Toby had a hot date. I will just say, we're going to talk about that later. You can't talk about that over on his channel. We're talking about it here. Toby was the man, I will just say. Women were swooning. So, anyway, I just wanted to say that. Czar, we're going to say thank yous all along the way, but I wanted to say, Czar, thank you. You really did make it.
Still Thursday night. We haven't even hit the official event yet.
We're Thursday night right now. Well, Thursday.
Okay, it's Thursday night. Second tournament cash. Yeah, that's what we were doing. Second tournament cash.
For someone.
Yeah, for you. And then we're going over to Hell's Kitchen right now.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, and then we'll see what's up after that. Probably more poker. We'll see. We're all ready for the World Series of Fenn.
World Series of Fenn.
Probably more poker. Like we don't know. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, so a couple of people had asked us if we would go to Hell's Kitchen. We're always up for Hell's Kitchen. So we made our way down with some searchers. Who are they?
Copper Dan was one.
Copper Dan.
Hell's Kitchen is Gordon Ramsay's restaurant out in front of Caesars. It is a very nice place. Check this out. Very nice dinner. There's some other pictures from there, but unfortunately out of
those will come later because those came from me. I took
there we go. That's me and you.
There's the lobster risotto.
Lobster risotto. So, there's more. But, again, some of these. Oh, there we go. There's me and Dan. So, Nelka and Mara were there as well. So, thank you. That was a very nice dinner. Okay.
Oh, this is a stumbling moment.
Yeah, coming back.
Okay, we're going to play the third tournament. Kpro and Copper Dan. We just had dinner at Hell's Kitchen. Thank you, Mr. Gordon Ramsay. Playing for coin 3.
What?
Our room's up there somewhere. All right, this is where we're meeting tomorrow, actually. This is Giordano's, however you pronounce it. Let's see if one of us can place.
Are we live?
No, I'm just recording it.
Okay, so for the record, did coin 3 ever change hands officially between you and Copper Dan, one way or the other?
Yes.
So who owns them right now, I guess is the real question.
No, it was it was in Justin's suite, and you'll see that later. There was some mishaps according to coin 3. Coin 3 was tucked away for a little bit.
So, but everything showed up later, right? We never missed. Nothing came up missing. Did it?
Later, but so coin 3 has still not come together. Here is something that I will say, and I had it in my hand. This came from the dinner. Those of you that don't know Nelica is a wonderful person. She's been, her and Morrow donated some items. I just want to say thank you. Here's one thing I want to read, and I'm just going to read an excerpt of it. It's last night I gave this to Kpro. It says, thank you for my Christmas ornament that he made her. It is perfect and I love it. And she went into that for a little while. I have made a Kpro treasure bundle. She had things like a little vial of gold, but here's what cool. She said, and I thought this was so cool. It said, she goes through the contents and she says, I've included one arrowhead that came from a man who found his first arrowhead when he was 9 years old. He is 89 years old now, and he has collected 8,500 arrowheads, and this one is special as it is very old.
8,500, wow.
Yeah, and I just want to say, Nelica, he loves this. He loves the idea, and she goes into, you have to add something to it every year. There's little items in here. This was something, several of you brought something to Kpro. You guys know Kpro struggled a little bit, and Kpro is finding his way, and I just wanted to say thank you. That was in my hand. I didn't know what it was because she said not to open it. I didn't until I got home, and then I was like, oh my God, these people are the most wonderful. So anyway.
And I want to say thank you to Nelica and Morrow, because for the World Series of Fenn poker tournament, they donated a arrowhead of Mr. Forrest Fenn and an original illustration from Too Far to Walk. And at the end of the video, you will find out who won what. Yes. All right, here we go.
Okay, we're at Ballys. It's Thursday night. Kpro, Morrow, Nelica jumped in the 11 p.m. tournament. Morrow, Copper Dan already went home, but Amy showed up. So let's go see how they're doing. I think there's 3 people left.
Yeah, I just record in the poker rooms. I don't care. They can't stop me.
I don't know. This usually isn't allowed, but everybody seemed to. So
yeah, you know.
There's my chip stack.
What's that?
There's my chip stack.
Yeah, you against 2 other people. Again, you chopped the noon tournament. This is the 11 p.m., and you're right back in it with the Lucky Frog.
There's the ladies of the tournament.
That's Nelica. That's Amy, for anybody that doesn't know.
Kpro's about to win another one.
Okay, so we have some pictures with the big chip stack. Chip stack. Just quite careful how you say that.
Easy.
Kpro with her, should I? Oh, you went all in. You're like, yeah, go ahead and call, buddy.
This was hard because everybody was starting to have fun. Drinks were starting to pour. And I was like in the final 3. And so I had to kind of go serious. And they're like, we've never seen you serious. And I'm usually not, except in the final 3 of a poker tournament. Kind of like Mike is all the time when he...
So Lee A says, what was the buy-in for the 11 p.m. tourney? The cool thing is the buy-in is $65. It's the exact same tournament that we run for the World Series of Fenn. It's the same tournament they run 4 times a day, every day. So if anybody is ever in Vegas, go play one of the $65 tournaments at Ballys, because you were therefore practicing for the World Series of Fenn.
And Czar says it was the damn frog. It worked every time. It did not work every time. I did not pass at the World Series of Fenn. I will say I had a really good weekend. But I will say, I go through times that I don't have. There it is.
There it is. It's the red eyes. And that's why I got the red eyes for your birthstone, Garnet, for January. So, but yeah. And we have a little live video. She's all in. Got these 2 jabronis she's playing against. And those are not searchers. Those are just randos.
Yeah, she is.
And he's thinking about calling on the Queen High Flop. Look at you just stare him down. He's thinking about it. A little live action, tournament action from the Ballys poker room. He doesn't know what to do. He's confused. And he throws it away.
Kpro wins another one.
Go home. Go away.
Yeah.
All right, Kpro,
and
winner
there she is signing for the money.
3rd time today, and now we're going to the craps table, apparently. 245.
And there it is, with the frog that has the money. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. This is Friday. This is Thursday, everybody. We haven't even hit Friday yet. So there's the frog. Here's another tournament. She'd give me the eye for taking her picture, I think. Oh, and then the next day, some people decided to hit the strip. Hey, Nelica and Cynthia. You guys might know Cynthia. I don't know we weren't. These pictures were sent to me. Me and Kpro were probably playing poker. We weren't with them.
And I've heard.
Whoa, hey.
I've heard this, and you guys can confirm that there was a few dollars that were extra thrown in because Cynthia might not has not put a hand on a gentleman in a few years. So she put her hand on his chest and then put her hand in other places. And I'm going to let Copper Dan, if he's in the room, the most famous quote of the entire World Series of Fenn. I didn't think it went down that far, is what I think the quote was. And okay, there you have it. So they had some fun.
I used to look like that when I was in the Navy. But anyway, all right. But Cynthia was not converted. Boom. They went the other way. And that's what you can do on Las Vegas. There's a little bit of everything for everybody.
And I think we have some other pictures with
police. We're not even on Fremont Street yet, where things got a little crazy. Oh, hey, where are we at here? Okay, here we go.
All right, so it is Friday night. We got about an hour till the restaurant.
That was the first official
down to
meetup.
Meet some ladies. I think Nelica's down there, Amy, Christy, Kpro's in the room, still getting ready. Who else? Jana. I don't know. Who else is there? We got a bunch of searchers in town. And
nice.
Yeah, about an hour to the restaurant.
And this are some people that met up. So we've got Maro, Nelica, Amy, Cynthia, Boomer Girl, the event #1 champion in Santa Fe.
Okay, and I need to apologize to Boomer Girl because when she knocked me out, I called her. We're actually going to show a little bit.
But it's all in good fun. It's not.
Oh, but still, I was mad. I was mad, and several people captured my bad moment. But this is still Friday. We're still having fun. We're having a good time. I've taken Cynthia's glasses. I mean, it's things are going to get. This is where things start to get a little crazy.
The flip side says you guys are not good at keeping secrets. LOL. And that's right. It's all in good fun. You come to Vegas, you get a little crazy. But what happens here sometimes doesn't stay here. It goes in the vlog. But this next video is when we had the first official meetup, which was dinner at Giordano's. And for some reason, this is sideways, and I don't know why.
So we're here at the meetup, the 6 p.m. meetup.
I don't know how to fix
Friday. Some of the searchers, we're here at like 5:15.
Look at those awesome rocks.
Awesome prizes. Janet and Sam from Chicago have supplied.
Hello, everyone.
Anything you want to say to Forrest? He'll be watching.
Forrest, I love you. I hope you got the gift I sent you.
Okay, cool. And look at these awesome boxes. They're putting in as prizes for the tournament.
Yep.
I really like that one. I wonder why. That's cool. Thank you very much, you two. Awesome. Now coasters.
Forrest Fenn coasters. Okay, so
we're going to go into a lot of the gifts that were made. One of the coolest things that I thought this year, we asked people to bring something if they wanted to. Janet and Sam, first of all, probably two of the nicest people.
Yeah.
I just really love them both. We spent some time at different meals and things together.
Sunday,
but
yeah.
Janet is like a crafter. And she brought not only boxes, but then decorated stones. And we gave some of them away. She brought some of them for us.
That was for me and you.
It was just
it's awesome. Really cool.
So it made the difference. I think we gave away over 60 items, and we had around 60.
I don't even know how you do that. Like, I don't even know how she does. You know what I mean? I don't even know how.
It's called magic.
Yeah, right. Apparently.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Janet and Sam. It was a great meeting you guys. A lot of fun.
Yeah. And Christy Meeps says, I got one. I put some little treasures in it. Thank you. And Christy Meeps, these, and I misspoke yesterday when I did the giving Kpro the different items. This came from Christy. These were the kind of cool things that people walked away with.
Yeah, people just bringing stuff to hand out.
Something, and we all had necklaces. The one ladies' night, Amy brought necklaces, and we were able to they were like astrological.
And bracelets, which is probably on my dresser. I don't see it on the command center, but I will put it out here. Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. Lose my place. So from here, we went down to Fremont Street, and then the party started.
So there's 3 Christies at this event. I will just say. So when people started saying Christy, I just said, call me Kpro.
Yeah.
It was there were Christies at every turn.
All right, here we go. So this is still at the meetup.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about Craig.
What?
Thanks for putting the longest layover and adventure.
Shout out to Gregory. Yeah, that was awesome. He was only in town for like 8 hours on a layover, ended up getting his flight canceled, went to the escape room with us, hung out while we played a cash game till 4 o'clock in the morning, remember?
Yeah, well.
Do you remember? It was a long day. All right. Go ahead. But we met Gregory in Detroit. He's from it's a Detroit
This
meetup.
trip, I was pretty good. Yes, of course I remember. And I do remember it was like he was supposed to get on a plane, then he was back.
And then he was,
and then we were putting bags and places to make sure.
That was awesome hanging out with you.
It was awesome. So like,
and he made it to the suite. Somehow he figured out where we were, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, let's continue on. So we got some more pictures of searchers of ladies, Christy, Amy,
USA
and another
China
Christy.
One. I don't know who that is, but they
Say it
said they
again.
really had a lot of fun. So we had fun with you too. Ladies, here we go.
All right. More ladies. Everybody was drinking and
So
having
we are
fun.
right now on Friday night, and they had 2-for-1 drinks.
Yep, right
the
back here.
ladies were having probably a little too much fun. You could see hands were going different, and Cynthia having the time of her life.
It was just fun. Okay, where are we at? So this is we're not even at Fremont Street yet, everybody. We're trying to make our way down there.
The Searcher Meetup. Hey. Everybody say hello. All right. We're about to head to Fremont Street.
You see the secret?
Yeah, I saw them over there.
That's search talk.
They're all discussing clues to the poem right here.
These are the secret discussions.
Why Cody? I think that was
you
the
guys
discussion.
figure out where it is yet, or what?
That's it.
All right.
Oh, Cynthia, if you're blushing now, just wait, sweetie pie.
Yeah.
You're going to be more than blushing in a
I
minute.
don't know if I was jumping up and down or what, but a lot of pictures of ladies. I don't know why. It's crazy. Okay, so this is everybody that decided to head down to Fremont Street. So we were like, how are we going to do this? Of course, I hooked it up. I talked to the guy, and we got a party bus to go down.
If you don't know what a party bus is, it is a place where you can stand up, and they have lights, and they have where you can dance inside the bus. And, I mean, if there's a place to dance, then some of us do. That's all I'm saying.
We're here.
Oh, but there is no video from that trip. Now we're on Fremont Street.
Kpro's got to pee on Fremont Street.
Do what?
I think there's a video of the party bus.
Oh,
on the
there
way.
is. Yeah, there will be when we go to MGM Grand. Okay, so we're on Fremont Street. If nobody's ever seen Fremont Street, yeah, look, it's Joey Fatone. That's hilarious.
It's already started. All right. As I trip over somebody.
World Series of Fenn hoodie.
No. I don't know. We got about 15 of us
If you don't know
down
Fremont
here.
Street, it's about a mile, I would say. And there's
Yeah.
bars all along the way. So we hit bars. Here's where I need to say thank you to Faith.
Yeah, Faith.
Bought probably 2 or 3 rounds for the entire group. She was gracious. She was nice. She was kind. She got a search partners out of this that she will be. There's a couple that she met that she's going to be now doing boots on the ground with. This was the fun time because we were loud enough on Fremont Street. We couldn't talk, but when we hit the little bars, there was search talk everywhere and just probably the nicest people I've met. So probably about 15 of us, I would say, total.
This was Hennessy's on Fremont Street, a bar we jumped into. I did knock a beer over and spilled it.
You
It's
were
on
out
me.
of control. I think by this point, you had 1.5 drinks. And
But for me,
you,
that's enough. You know what I
that's
mean?
that is a crazy night. And Twiggy, yes, I was about with my boots on. My feet were hurting the next day. With my boots on, I'm 6'3". So I will say, and you will see later, Cynthia's about 5'5". So she thought she was perfectly aligned with, okay.
And there's Mark
more
West.
mobility. Yeah, there we go.
And there's some more ladies on Fremont Street. And there you go. Basically, they want tips. There's a lot of characters down there that you take pictures with them for tips. So that was a lot of fun. Oh, but wait, we have video.
One more, and we go to video. They don't know. All right.
I'm already
What do we? Oh,
like,
wait,
Cynthia, where's
There's Faith, Amy, Christy, Nelica, and then this guy just jumps in, photobomb.
All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, we got it. Good. All right, we're good.
I say we give away one of these outfits as a prize at the World Series of Fenn.
And I just went because so many
Fremont
people tipped
Street.
me to. I tipped.
On a Friday night.
Showing the crowd for everybody.
Yeah, I know. We got to get her home later.
There's the zip line, which nobody did.
We'll buy her into the tournament tomorrow, I guess.
Czar.
Let's go. We don't even know that guy.
Yeah.
Girls.
And then there was a.
Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, right.
We were saying.
She's like New Mexico, of course. Where else would it be? Yeah. Go ahead.
Fortune teller. We should have went in there and did it. She was actually in there.
All right, let's go, everybody. Let's go. Oh, we got a whole horde of kids.
So things get a little crazy here because it's just packed. It's like New York City, but there's music and
Right.
This is where we start seeing some videos, but we start kind of breaking up. But drinks are everywhere.
So this is Fremont Street proper. They have this light up canopy for anybody that doesn't know. The D is there's a guy from Detroit that opened this up. Coney Island is right in there. I like to go get chili.
That's where knowledge in the D. That's where the inside.
That's the missing D, everybody. Right there. Knowledge. There's the missing D. Kind of sums up Fremont Street pretty good. Say, how much should we record here? Okay. More pictures. Hey, let me zoom down here. Okay. So there's some more performers, we'll call them. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay. Did I skip a picture? Yeah, maybe I did. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they got the whips out, and it was like, whoa, okay, things just got real. Cynthia was having.
Cynthia's like, how you doing? What's your name? There's a poker tournament we're having, you know. Look at Edward Scissorhands right there. Look at that. That's pretty. They're actually cute. Usually when they're down there, the people that are down there are a little rough. But them two are actually okay.
Cute. Oh.
Well, never mind. That's not going to go well. All right. Okay. So, but wait, we have video.
Here we go.
Oh no!
Hey, Cowlazars.
I thought this was in the Do Not Show.
Yeah, you were wrong.
Bend over.
Why would that be in the Do Not Show? That's fine. You're in a public place. It's okay.
Okay, the rest of them better be in the Do Not Show.
Well, that's the rest of them. Okay. Ooh, where's this chick come from? What the? Another photo bomb. Okay. You never see him until you get home. And then there was this little situation that happened. Oh, I didn't know we had that. Were we supposed to show this? It's probably
so Amy was a little shy, but then the Chippendales came, and she's like, I know a friend.
Chippendales. Something for the girls, something for the guys. That's how Fremont Street is. But we were all stuck together. Somehow we didn't get too lost on Fremont Street. We kept the group together. So.
And Lisa had the cutest
Brad.
Yeah, this is Jana's other, and look at Jana.
I know.
She loves
look
that
at Amy.
guy. Oh my gosh, she's like, that's my guy. Right on.
It was a lot of fun.
And Copper Dan's, look at his face right there.
Dan's like, what? Really? It was a lot of fun, everybody. Yeah. You should have made it. So here's a dude that's always down there. Move me, tip me. You put him in any pose, he has to hold it as long as you tip him. So you go put him in whatever pose you want. So it's kind of funny.
So those of you that don't know, go back one, Mike. These performers actually rent out that small space.
Circle. Yep.
And they can't go out of that. So you're kind of in a safe space because they can't come over to you. You have to go over to them. but that's what makes it kind of a friendly environment. So the quote unquote, I won't say this guy was a beggar, but some people just beg. Some people just say, please donate to me. Some people do something as fun, silly as this, and then some of them are the women, etc. But this is all throughout as you keep going.
Dan and Cynthia.
Girl,
here's the party bus.
Oh, I thought these were on the new do not.
Not all of them.
Making out in the corner.
Okay, this is the party bus.
Shy Amy.
What's wrong? What? Nobody can see who you are. It's too dark. Don't worry about it.
As I say who it is. So we were going to the MGM Grand.
Amy's all shy and prim and proper. Little do we know.
Mike's commentary.
It is too dark.
Oh, another one. Yeah, it was really a cool party bus.
We're actually moving here, guys.
We're driving to MGM Grand.
Yeah, there's dancing. Copper Dam, we want you to remain married, so we have not.
Dear Lord. I think we're getting drunk. Forrest Fenn, you caused all of this.
You call all this, right? And I think this next
going on right now.
We have most of the crew still with us at this point.
Yeah, and I said, Forrest Fenn, you caused all of this. And I think we have to thank Forrest Fenn. He's the reason we put all this together. So thank you for the treasure hunt, Forrest. Thank you for the book that you personalized. And you guys will find out who won the book as well.
Forrest Fenn, you rock.
Yeah,
You rock.
and I sent him a link, so I hope he's watching.
I have to say, I know people were emailing him. They not only told me, there were pictures that were shared with him all weekend long.
Yeah.
And for those of you that say he doesn't want to see emails, I think he did.
I sent him some pictures of the ladies. You know, you guys are all together saying hi, and he emailed me back and said thanks. So, you know.
Yeah.
And then we are on the bus having some fun. But remember, we're not even on the day of the poker tournament yet, so it's a full weekend. It's not just a poker tournament. Because if you're like, well, I don't play poker, well, then come and do this stuff with us. What's that?
Yeah, it is not a poker tournament. It's a weekend. So we are, let's see, we are Friday night. This is where we go to the ladies. One of the searchers, Justin and Jenny, searchers, couple, they had a Skyloft suite, which is a really nice suite at MGM Grand that they were comp. Security brought us out. So we are just trying to make it there. I think we're about 10 or 11 o'clock on Friday night by this point.
Dan showing us the belly button piercing he got. I think he took it out before
he.
Just kidding. And this is where we had a suite up here somewhere. I don't even know. It's a big blur. Hey, who's that guy? All right.
Oh, that cutie guy.
Now again, why is it sideways? I don't know.
Oh, 29. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, thank you, Justin.
The security actually
I don't want to go back down.
We haven't even met him yet, and we're saying thank you, Justin. There's just a searcher who said, hey, I have a suite. Have everybody come over. And that's what we did.
Go back down. I'm going to the craft stable. Motel 6. Yeah, right? All right, everybody. We're in a Skyloft
right there is Motel 6.
Grand, thanks to Justin. And, yeah. Some people called it a night, but we got the core group still rolling strong. Somebody's getting naked tonight. I don't know who it's going to be. I got my eye on Copper Dan. Easy, big guy.
Oh, Copper Dan.
Hey, how are you? Good.
It's not Copper Dan, it's Copper Down.
Yeah. Hey, now. What is that?
Hey, now. Yeah, they have all these people out there waiting on you. It's really cool.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Now we're going down here. Did they give somebody a room number?
I'm like, where are we going? Okay, here is the suite, everybody.
Well, hey, right here, Cowlazars, Cowlazars. It looks like a cow, kind of. All right, say hi to Forrest. Say hi to the log, everybody. Cowlazars, I see what you did there.
Forrest, why are you doing this to us, man?
This is Justin, that's Jenny. This is their suite. Thank you very much for having us here. It's awesome. So here's our little meetup, little searcher meetup. Thank you, man.
From Austin, Texas. For these guys.
And it was all searcher discussion.
Well, and that was the thing. This was all the food, all the drink. They provided everything. And then this little tiny room that only like 3 of us, no, you can see there's like 15 of us there. And we were there for a few hours. It was awesome. It like kicked it off in such a fun way. There you go.
Yeah. And we did, we didn't know Justin and Jenny before we met them. We didn't know what to expect, but it turned out they're really nice people. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Again, not even the day of the tournament yet. This is about midnight the night before, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning.
Maybe 1, 2, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of searcher discussion going on, which I'll keep private. So, and there's a little spread that was out, and there was. Now, that's just is that a random coincidence, or did he set that up? I can't tell.
No, it's like Forrest Fenn's clues. It's
right. Right. All right, now we get into some videos. I'm not responsible. What are we showing?
Yo, you can talk to everybody.
We've already been through it. This is where we went live, remember?
It's video. Yeah, probably.
This is when Cynthia and Kpro had their discussion live about Canyon Down, which was later deleted, but this is what led up to it right here.
Well, what do we got? What are we talking about?
We're not talking on a video. We're talking live.
Oh, all right. You wanted to go live, so we went live. And then just some pictures. It's a very nice view of Vegas.
Yeah, this is the one where of Copper Dan you need to not show.
That one? Yeah.
That one's fun.
I know. What? There was nothing that happened. It was a lot of fun. And then we left. And now this is the next day at the food court. So this is the day of the tournament. We met at the food court.
Let the shenanigans begin.
I think they began last night, the night before. We went to the escape room. This escape room was in Town Square. For anybody that knows... Copper Dan says, hey, Toddy's in there somewhere, Jana. This is the escape room they have in Town Square, which is really cool. Unfortunately, your room didn't work right, so I guess. But these are the teams. This was team number 1 led by Copper Dan. Where are we at? Team number 2 led by Kpro. And then the team that won led by me. Thank you very much.
Well, and I do want to say, just because I think Amy or Christy, one of them kept them honest in our room, because they're like, we did what you said at the end, and why didn't it work? And the guy couldn't get it to work. He's like, we're sorry. And he actually registered us as winning. And I'm like, I didn't want to argue about it because it wasn't a big deal. But we technically were not able to win because we had a technical malfunction, which not real happy about when you have, the throwdown. So
right. So yeah, it's no fun when the stuff doesn't work right. But it was a nice escape room. Maybe we should ask them for a discount if we do it next year. For sure. Okay. We're getting to the tournament, everybody.
Every single person that went to the escape room got an item. We took all the 3D bronze, little treasure chest, medium treasure chest. It was Mike's room. You got first dibs, so they got the bigger ones. But everyone walked away and they were like, oh, I've wanted one of these. It was, some used them as a poker card protector.
Amy's got one right here. Yeah. It was right there. It's the little miniature that 3D Bronze sent everybody a couple months ago. We gave those out to everybody here. So
yeah, like who touch, we're responsible.
Yeah, refrigerator magnet. Yeah, just cool stuff. Everybody should have got something. So, and then it's time for the World Series of Fenn.
Oh no, we're doing the prep.
That was after.
Okay, World Series of Fenn. This is before the action starts. That's where we're going to be playing right here. This is the poker room. Everybody's just setting up right here, buying in.
Captain Pappy and Toby. Cynthia and Toby arguing over which search state it's in, apparently. I don't know. And just some random pictures. There's Nemo, Amy. There's Fenn Fan, Brian. Just a bunch of different people. Everybody was just slowly. This is about an hour before the tournament.
Lisa and Mark.
Yeah, they live here in Vegas.
Mark,
they were fun.
And Claude and Janet and
JC.
Sam. And Bowie and JC and Fenn Fan and Captain Pappy. This is like, so
Super chat from 3D Bronze. Thank you. Those are awesome treasure chests, 3D Bronze. And we're going to show you what he gave us for the tournament as well and who won it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is just where people are trickling in. We asked people, we had a whole little check-in process, and people signed a Chaseopoly. We have everybody, kind of like the TTOTC book. We have a Chaseopoly that was signed by almost everybody that came. It was awesome.
Yes, that is Decal. No, that's not Decal. Decal's here, but that's not him. You see the cowboy hat. That's Mark West. He has his own wine. Okay.
We're going to talk about that because that was super fun. So, yeah, that's Mark West, who has a bottle of wine by Mark West and signed a Mark West bottle and had a picture by Mark West.
We had the Chaseopoly board that everybody signed, which actually I have to take a picture of that and use it as a backdrop one of these.
Oh my gosh, Copper Dan, I was trying to protect you, my friend.
So here's just a little meetup before the tournament. Kpro is going over rules, letting everybody know, going through the program.
We're getting serious here.
The dealer's getting set up. There's Country Gary already at the tournament. And this is so we went 2, 3, 4, 5, and we had one more table out here. We had 6 tables just for our searcher meetup. This was Kpro laying down the law, letting everybody know they could rebuy if they wanted to, all that fun stuff. These are just some random pictures. And so this is the tournament in full swing. I tried to get up. There's Decal right there. Big thank you to Decal, who actually helped us out by randomly pulling. We put everybody's name in like a hat. He randomly pulled stuff out, and we gave away prizes during the tournament.
Oh, we gave away like 40 prizes. So it wasn't that it was a small thing. I mean, it was a major affair. He's like, I'm not going to play. I'm like, kind of like Operation Jamie. You have to help in. And he made it so fun, and he was so great. It was awesome.
1 second. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we will. Nelico, we will. For sure. We got a couple things to share at the end as well, at the end of the video tonight. Okay.
Oh, Czar, my sailor knockout is totally there, and I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
I had a bad moment, and I'm okay sharing it because this is what happens. And
it's poker. There's a lot of luck. There's a little skill, and if you're Cowlazars, you do okay.
Okay, so stop for a second. So I don't know everybody, but those of you, Logic Tracer is there in the back, and I want to say thank you to him. Can you minimize for a second?
Zoom in. Oh, here.
No.
Yeah. Thank you to Matt. He brought some awesome things.
Here's what Matt brought. Not only did he bring an item for the final table, he brought us rings. And of course, we just showed the rings, and everyone went a little crazy on Facebook. We didn't say anything more. We were just having fun with it. It was so fun. But, I saw, and Kpro wants this from me because it fits on his middle finger. But I'm like, no, we get the treasure chest, and we might have Matt.
Those
but
are
Matt
real
was
turquoise.
so kind.
Yeah.
He was so kind.
He brought the bracelet. Did you mention that? He brought the World Series of Fenn bracelet for the final table. Yeah. It was really fun. Thanks a lot. Okay. Copper Dan, Matt, Cynthia, Christy, Eric, Ron, JBR Princess, who found the Jingle Bell Rock, showed up.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yep, I got it, Dan. I will show that as well toward the end. Okay. So it's just pictures of everybody playing. Tried to get a picture of each table.
We had like 6, 7.
Except for this one. You want to talk about that?
Okay. So I actually played against her and her husband, who was at the next table the day before. They were from, I want to say China, but it could be any Asian country.
Wuhan. Hey, no, go ahead.
They did not speak English.
Right.
So we tried to explain to them the floor, tried to explain to them, this is kind of a private tournament. We can't legally bar anyone. So they were like, why don't you just jump in the 8 p.m.? They're like, no, 7 p.m. And they were playing hardcore, like no question. I played with them the day before, I know. And so so we did have 2 kind of party crashers, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, and they got knocked out. It wasn't like they weren't in for the drawings that we did. They got knocked out. So really, we took their money is what we did. But that's okay. Jana says that the request that the World Series of Fenn bracelet goes to first place if made in the future. Well, we thought of that. We thought of saying first place gets this, second place gets this, but we had so many awesome prizes. We didn't. What if when I come in first, I'd rather have had that. I would rather have had Forrest Fenn's arrowhead, or
Some people had a silver coin. Some people had, so they get to kind of choose.
That's why we did it that way.
We'll show that in a minute.
Yeah. But no, we understand. We were hoping. I think we're gonna have a trophy for next year. That's next year.
We tried this year, and I did not get it together. I just had things called life and work.
You had enough going on for sure. Okay, so I tried to take a picture of each table just to get an idea. Yeah, you guys can see everybody here. Where are we at here? Okay, Boomer Girl and Kpro. Now, tell them the backstory about last year. Boomer Girl knocked you out of the tournament last year, correct?
2 years ago, when this started in New Mexico, she's like, I've never played poker, and she won. He. I love her, but he. And then last year, I had 3-8, or she had 3-8. I had a pair of queens. She went all in. She was like distracted because she was socializing. She's very social. She's very bubbly. And she turned to Rick, her favorite dealer. And I will say that dealer loves her too. And she's like, what can I do? And he's like, you can raise, you can call. She's like, all in. Well, she caught 2 8s. This year, I got sat right next to her. And
well, we can just show the video when we get to it. You'll see what happened this year. I just wanted to give the backstory of what happened last year. We don't have the video yet.
Prize for her poker playing abilities.
Oh, that's right. We had a bounty. So the bounty that I put on Kpro is whoever knocked her out of the tournament first got a numbered 2019 coin. Whoever.
I got back in, but
I know.
It's the principle of the thing, and I was everyone knew who it was, and I could have been thrown out because there was maybe a word used that I should not have used several times.
It's Vegas. It's allowed.
I was not happy.
Whoever knocked me out got a numbered 2019 coin. That was the bounty on me. And the first person to get knocked out of the tournament got a numbered coin. Who was? Let's see who that was. Captain Pappy. He was the first person out, and he got his numbered coin.
We just
and he bought right back in.
With us, he was unhappy. He was really upset that he got knocked out. And then we gave him the coin. He's like, "Oh, it was so worth it."
Right. That's a numbered coin, everybody.
That was his card protector for the rest of the night, which was awesome.
And here's my card protector. Thank you to Nelica and Morrow. They bought these little cows, which I think brought me the luck, to tell you the truth. You'll see how it played out here in a minute. Okay, so more random pictures. Dealers are very nice, as you can see. That's why we play here. I think everybody had a good time with the dealers. Everybody saying hi. You were still in at that point with Boomer Girl, I guess. Toby saying cheers to everybody. Somebody must have said Rio de los Pinos. Couple of the other tables. Everybody saying hi. Oh, here's a little video of a hand.
Club. Oh, you got clubs. Club. Right, seven high. Hey, winner.
7 of clubs, it's a flush.
Winner. Sorry, Dom. Sorry, Copper Dan. The game's fun. Is that fun?
The cow did it.
Right there, because of that right there.
You're just such a jerk.
Hey, Copper Dan got me drinking Ballys on the rocks. I've never had that before in my life.
Oh, when he had it, he came over and he's like, I just got my 3rd drink. I'm like, oh, holy heck. This is going to get real.
All these stacked like this. Getting rid of the pictures. I didn't know these all stacked like this. There we go. Okay. Where are we at here?
Christy, Dan, take it down.
Dan the bluffer.
The gold searcher medallion's bringing him luck.
Look at that bracelet Dan's got. Those are buffalo head nickels. So that's actually a really awesome bracelet.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when you're at the poker table, fellas, you just need a massage.
Okay,
from an Asian girl.
I caught a lot of grief for this.
What?
Some people are like,
what?
Okay, first of all, I paid for this, and there's a reason for it. There's a couple of things. One, you sit at the table for a long time. If you're someone who enjoys massages, why not? I mean, we're talking about a professional. There's nothing inappropriate. So I buy Mike massages.
Right.
The second thing is, that's less work for me. So this is about me, people. People were like, this is so inappropriate of Mike to have a massage. Relax, people. We're all adults. This isn't called a massage. Like, if I go and get a spa. Anyway, so I appreciate your guys's like wanting to keep him, because Mike is so out of control. It's not, that's why they bring them down to the table. I don't like massages, or I would have gotten one myself. But I can tell you, that's one thing I do. And I always catch grief when I bring the little massage lady over and I say, go see him. Here's money. Here's a tip. Go see him. That's like my thing for Mike. Because again, it's a dual benefit. It gets him relaxed at the table. He does well.
Mike,
he has back issues and things. And second, less work for me. I mean, it's about me.
And then it's more work for me when we get up in the room. Oh,
Michael, no, we said no comments like that.
I wish I had a massage right now, I'll tell you the truth. But yeah, when you play poker, especially if it's a cash game and you're there for 8 hours, it's nice to get a massage. But anyway, that has to be Buffalo Trace Cow in that picture. That's right. Okay, here we go. So this was the tournament clock, guys. These were the payouts. I wanted to show everybody that we had. We actually had more than this. We had 71, so a couple people rebought after this. First
Generally,
place,
the
$1,100.
Are $2 a minute plus tip. So 10 minutes, $20.
Yeah, 10 minutes, $20, and then you tip. I usually tip $5.
Greatest amount of money, worth its weight in gold.
So we had 6 tables. They paid 7 spots. The last place came in 173rd. First place was 1,110. That's how it works off of your $65 buy-in. So we're just showing it for the people who might be.
Yeah, and if you wonder, what did Tony make? $1,110.
Tony is the one who won the tournament. And here it is, everybody, live from the tables.
Oh, God.
Look at your face.
She had a drop. She had a drop. She did not get in.
Wow. Hey, Kpro, what does Mary win?
I thought she had the vote.
Mary! Mary, eyes up. What do you have to say to Kpro? Peace. We'll talk in 2 years, that's all.
What do you have to say about that, Kpro?
Oh, I had a draw. That was okay. At least she didn't have 3-8, but she should have never been in on that hand, but it's called poker, so I'm not going to be bitter. I had a bad moment. I went and gave her a hug. You're going to see some pictures after.
Yeah, it was fine.
I'm human. I'm bitter. This is 2 years,
2 years in a row.
I'm bitter. I'm bitter.
As soon as you saw that you were sitting next to her, I would have been like, oh, great, this
That's
again.
exactly.
Yeah.
I actually went to, this will tell you how legitimate we are. I went to the pit boss and I said, can you move me? And you know what they did?
What?
They printed out a new ticket and it would be next to you.
Oh, so it was.
I'd rather marry because I would have
hilarious.
lost my mind if you knocked me out. So I was fine with you.
And Mary did get the coin, the numbered coin for knocking out Kpro. So, all right, what else we got? Again, sideways. I don't know why.
Mary for knocking out Kpro.
Oh, there it is.
That coin right there. Congratulations. I think you knocked her out 2 years in a row.
I mean, I think Boomer Girl knows how to play a little more than we think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Freak Fry says, I need a t-shirt that says, okay, Boomer. I'd say something else if it was
Okay,
me.
that's hilarious, Freak Fry. That's good. Okay, Boomer. All right, some more random pictures. We're coming up to the end. Certain people are starting to get knocked out. A lot of people left to play slot machines and stuff once they got knocked out. Yeah.
I'm not seeing them all of a sudden.
Oh, sorry. Probably didn't share the screen. Those were the ones we didn't want you to see. No. All right, here we go. So now people are starting to get. So you can rebuy for the first 2 hours, everybody, but then you can't. Then it becomes a freeze out. That's how we don't play all night. So now people are starting. Now you were back in. You rebought back in. Got seated next to Toby.
This is a bad moment because of the hard time I give for other people knocking me out, and you're going to see those pictures.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. This might be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Play it.
I don't know if this is it or not, though.
Kpro's thinking about it.
So somebody went all in.
Kpro and Toby, experts at the table. How's it going?
That's a sure thing.
Brian's gone all in.
Fenn fan.
Kpro's got a decision to make. The frog isn't looking at him. That's the problem. There you go.
It's just the way that the mouse goes.
She lets
it go. You could have rebought.
So that's my apology to. Actually, it was legit though. I think I don't even remember. I had like ace king and he had jacks or something that it was a race.
Mm-hmm.
And Toby got knocked out by his search daughter. So
you knocked Toby out.
I knocked Toby out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
It happens.
Like he said, we both had to. He was short stacked. I had whatever it was. I mean, there was no question.
Right. Okay, so this was the final. We had 61 players or 62. And then with rebuys, and again, you could rebuy if you wanted to. There ended up being 79 buys of $65. You do the math, 79 times 65. The casino takes out their part for running it, and the total prize pool was $4,000, $4,029. They divided up this way. So, again, the casino handles all that. Me and Kpro have nothing to do with it, which is nice, to let them handle it. So
It's nice not to get a call from the gaming board.
yeah, right.
Okay. Hey, there's gonna.
So there's my cow, and there is my petrified wood from Lander, Wyoming. So I got to give a big thanks. That was it Bowie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He bought prizes. I got this. My name was called, just one of the random
I don't know if he
drawings.
bought it or that's what he discovered on his booth.
Oh, I think he discovered it. No, he brought them.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
not bought them. He brought them for prizes. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And yeah, it's pretty awesome from Lander,
Yeah.
Wyoming. I got it right here in the command center. So some more pictures. Oh, the Kpro hat. That's the problem. You should have had the Kpro hat on the whole time.
That's when things started getting real. I was trying to hang on. I put the
Started
Kpro
getting
hat
real.
on. Yeah.
Captain Pappy's like, who do you think you are? And then the dealer's telling somebody you can't do that. Yeah.
There
it
was
was a lot of fun.
that. We got really ornery.
Yeah, the dealers are very patient. Eric's from Detroit. Yeah, because a lot of people are just like, what can I do? Then there's this guy, poker expert. I call him Mr. Diamond Card. That is the world famous czar, everybody. And look at that hoodie.
Who is Dr. Diamond Card?
Yeah, all right.
Whoa,
Can't
you'll
believe
see
you got
later,
one.
y'all.
All right. Janet, intense. Oh, she's not even in the hand, and she's intense. And that is Eric, I believe. I was calling him Dom the whole time. There's Ramona. She's from here in Vegas.
All right, we got an all-in moment right here.
Janet's all in. Captain Pappy's thinking about it.
You're a player. You know what I have. I have a pair, the worst pair.
Which this is so not allowed.
Right, to talk.
Hey, let it go.
Sounded like he had
What do you
twos.
think?
Oh, it's on him now.
He's really dependent on me. And she got my fish.
Oh, that's so
Right?
Yeah.
That was his fossil he put in.
It's from Kmro, Wyoming. So do a little research on Kmro. It's the home of JCPenney as well.
All right, what do you think?
What do we got there?
Yeah, it was a fossil. Pretty cool stuff.
24 maybe? Goldfish?
2, you got 8 here extra 14,000.
That's Yaron.
I hate giving her $8,000. I hate giving her another 14,000.
I hear you.
Bowie was so fun. Bowie was there the night before.
Yeah.
I hate the whole thing. Start over.
Giving you guys a little inside look at the poker action.
All right. We'll play it.
Sounds like a call. Janet with pocket nines. You got overs, ace jack. That's a race.
That's called a race, guys.
Yep. And you got to get lucky and win those.
There's an ace. 7, 8, 9. No heart. Ah.
And I think Janet got knocked out.
Good call.
Janet went right to the slot machines, I think. Here's another one. Oh, this is where I was all in. See, show you guys how lucky I got in this thing. So I'm all in, pre-flop, but these two are still in. Goldie.
Birdie.
I keep calling her Goldie. It is Birdie, huh?
Because she has golden hair.
I know. So Birdie's just like, what can I bet? I'll bet the minimum.
It was going in anyway.
He folds. It's just me and her. She's got me dominated with 2 pair.
10 of hearts. He calls for a 10 of hearts. He doesn't call for a 10. He calls for a 10 of hearts. 10
Boom.
of hearts. There it comes. That's called cheating.
It's called, I don't know what it's called. But I called for the 10 of hearts, and I did, in fact, get the 10 of hearts. That happened twice where I had to win on the river like that in order to have any chance to make the final table.
Yeah.
Okay. Where else? We're almost to the end here, I believe. So I got to share the screen. You watching the chat? Because I'm not
even good.
Right, that's a lot of it. This is at the end. Or no, this is the break. Everybody was on break right here.
Yep.
So this shows we had 78 total. And total prize pool. Oh, no, the prize pool went up. So after the break, they retally. Yeah.
Yeah, retally.
Here, ace queen, baby. Come on, Cindy. Ace queen.
So I'm losing.
Ace queen.
One more, no pain, no pain.
Oh,
And I win on the river
I'm
once
still
again.
playing.
I'm just good
And
like that.
if you'd had a couple in you, you were as obnoxious as I was.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So as people got knocked out, and big thank you to Decal. He didn't play. He was the one who kind of handled things for us while we were playing. And this is the final table. And,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Well, let's go over the final table.
Yeah.
Good note.
Well, I just wanted to say, anybody that wants to watch the final table, a big thank you to Toby from AGK who live streamed the final table. So if you guys go to their channel, you could see how it played out. Yeah.
Those of you that wonder, like Mike sneaked in a good 30 seconds. Toby was like, "Hi, Rachel. How you doing?"
Toby's just like,
wow, wow. He got a good like 40 minutes, and she was talking. They usually don't allow that, so it's pretty incredible. I think there's a better shot of the final table.
Yeah,
so
I think so.
Give the better shot because I'll go over who was on the final table, which I wasn't.
There we go.
Okay, so Bowie is in seat 1.
Right here.
Seat 2.
Dominate.
Dominate was in seat 2. Morrow was in seat 3. Tony Henman, he will win it, was in seat 4. Nemo was in seat 5. Toddy was in seat 6.
Who's
I don't
this
know
guy?
that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would you call it all in from this man? Okay, here you go.
Yeah, Birdie, and then Justin, and then
Jana.
Jay Minnesota.
Yeah.
So that was your final table, and that was the group that. Are we missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, that's 10.
That's the final
so
table.
Those were the people that all got something at the final, because you
Our
not only
prizes.
won
Yep.
the only top 7 paid, but then you got a prize.
Okay. And some more pictures of the final table again. Some people watching on the rail. This was my power and luck, everybody. I had 2 cows. I had 3 by the end of the night, and the petrified wood. I was braving in the wood. Okay.
I should have given you a frog.
Yeah, right. This is the heads up between Justin and Tony. This might be the last hand. I'm not sure.
Pause it for just a second. So Tony was the one that donated the 12 necklaces, and I want to thank him.
Yeah.
And Justin was the one that donated the night before the full spread of food and all of that with his suite.
Yeah.
So, and it's actually top 3, many people that made the top table, and that's just called karma. So I just want to say, Tony didn't want to chop. So it was Mike came in 3rd, and he was the final 2, and it was a battle. So we did get Mike got the final. So I'd love you to show it, Mike.
I was trying for a chop because I was short stacked, but Tony wasn't going for it, and that's his right. That's fine. I don't know if Justin might have went for it. I think he would have went for it. All right. Okay, where are we at? I think this is the final hand. You can see that Justin's short stacked right here.
World Series of Fenn, everybody. The final 2. I know, an awesome turnout, right?
They're all in. I think it was King 3, Ace 8.
King 3.
And it was over.
Yay! We have a winner. He donated a bunch of necklaces. Wow.
Yeah. Florida's like, yeah, we did. Here's the funny part. So Justin
Ace
just
8.
said, comp suite, haha. And a rock hound is Tony. Everybody brought the things that they do. And
Yeah.
Janet, who loves to do, like, she got a rock, but I don't know how to paint that as beautiful as she does. Everybody brought their little piece of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made it so cool, is because everybody, like Chaseopoly. How can you get Chaseopoly anywhere? We donated Chaseopoly. Like there was a little bit of heaven from every person. And that's what made this event, to me, awesome this year. So anyway.
So Tony was the winner. He won $1,100 and something dollars. I came in 3rd place. I got 578 or whatever. I was happy about that. But now there's the prizes. So we have 10 prizes that different people have donated on a table, and we go in the order, Tony being first all the way to the 10th person that went out, and they get to pick. So let's see how that went down.
So if you came in first, pick first.
Go ahead.
Second, third, pick third, all
Yeah.
the way to 10. So yes, Mike show. I just wanted to make that clear.
So these are the prizes. These were tips for the dealers. Don't think that was a prize somebody could take.
Yeah. Oh, very good. So here is where we go from here. We have the cow tributes. So this was the biggest tribute to Cowlazars.
Uh-oh.
Without a question. Nelta and more.
Those cows pulled me through. The cows did it.
There's many pieces to it. We didn't get them all out. They
Oh, okay.
They bought table linings. You
They gave me the
name it.
cows,
Thank
which
you
were
to
awesome
you.
for the
You
card
guys are
protectors.
awesome.
Tony's.
Okay, so let me do the final 10, then we have a couple of
What
other
stone is that, Tony?
So, number one.
It's a ruby? Okay. My birthstone.
Okay,
It's
so
crazy.
here are the 10
All right.
items. Thrill of the Chase. And
Signed by Forrest. Thank you, Forrest.
And verified that it's not a forgery.
Some searchers still do know Forrest. And they verified that that is legit. And the items that are said to be Forrest have been verified. Thank you, Boomer Girl.
What's on the back of that arrowhead?
I've already turned it around.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Copper Dan. Yeah. That's a big size one. Nice.
We have 3D bronze, and you can see many, many items.
There's real dollar coins in there. It's some cool stuff.
A whole bunch of items. We have a Chaseopoly.
Let's hear it for Chaseopoly, everybody. Yeah.
Another full deck. We have
Shameless marketing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, all 10 of us get something. Isn't that cool? Yeah, all 10. You're in. Oh, what? What's that? Oh, no, the chest is all together. One person gets all of it. Yeah, but you could have split it up.
Oh, I see.
And location by Forrest and verified that it's legitimate. We have another Tony item.
From Tony. Thank you, Tony.
We have number 2019.
Let's hear it for the Forrest Fenn Searcher coin. All right, everybody.
And then
More shameless marketing.
Tomorrow, one of the original illustrations that is in the book of 2 parts.
Wow. Thank you, Nelica Moro.
That's what you want.
So, I will say number 1, Tony, pick your poison.
Now, he has his pick. What do you guys think he picks?
Whoa,
Copper Dan's
Copper
piece.
Dan. That's awesome. Justin, you're number 2. You get to pick. You get to pick one item. Who's number 2? Number 2's Justin.
What do you think, Justin? And you can't take the cash either. Those are tips. Come on around.
There's that beautiful ruby. That's it.
All right, he's got the illustration. So I got to go third, everybody. And guess what was still on the table?
Oh, you're good. I don't know what to take. I'm not taking Chaseopoly.
Yeah, Kpro's like, you think that might be the one?
Yeah. Here, give it to me. I'm taking it, and then I'm giving it to her. There you go. All right. The Forrest Fenn arrowhead. Oh, smart.
Yeah. Who was next?
Before we continue, sometimes it's about karma. I want to thank Tony, Justin, and Cal, who are all major contributors to the World Series of Fenn. Justin did a party last night in his room. It's a very incredible room at the MGM.
The arrowhead. Forrest Fenn's arrowhead.
We need to thank Kpro. None of this is happening without Kpro. That's right. What do you think? It's a hard decision. You get to pick one.
No pressure.
So here's the thing about the book. So I'm new to the event and I'm new to this. I'm a +1.
+1.
But I've been watching and it's really interesting to me. So it's something I really want to get involved with. So I do want to take this home, read it.
It is numbers, number 31. All right. Thank you, Forrest, for signing it. Yeah, buy another one. Wait, I thought Jana.
Where's Jana at? Jana, what place did you go out? 6? Oh, okay. Okay. Go ahead, Morrow. What do you think? Good tournament, huh? A lot of fun? Good.
All of it together.
5, 4, 3. 3dbronze.com, everybody. 3dbronze.com. He just said be very careful because the hinges are thin. So be careful when you open it. It will break. They're real thin. Open it up. Let's see what's in there. Yeah, that's it. Wow, look at all that stuff.
Thank you, 3D Bronze. Thank you.
Got the World Series of Fenn bracelet, Birdie. Jana.
Oh, I guess I cut it off. Hang on. I think I got the rest of it.
Yeah, Jan.
Congratulations. Way to go.
There we go.
Decisions. It's Ruby.
Yeah, I actually.
Thank you for putting the arrowhead in. I mean, that's huge. Thank you. Nemo. Nemo just had a baby, everybody. I like that coin. Dominate. Yes. There he is. All right. Bowie. Chaseopoly for you.
You picked that because I got the prize of them all right here.
All right. Let's all get together for a picture. Everybody on the back wall.
Let's see. The best floor. We've really been excited. This is the second time we used them. But there was one person that went a little bit above and beyond tonight, and I want to thank Rachel with one of the items.
There we go. Where is she?
She's right behind me.
Get up there. All right. Thank you, Rachel. That was a great tournament. Thank you. Rachel, tournament manager, director at Ballys. Thank you, Sam Falco. Sam and Janet, thank you.
The last announcement before we all would like to take a picture over here. There is an after party. There is an after party,
And nobody's listening.
What?
Bless the crowd.
What?
They were like, meet us over there.
Oh yeah, we can take another party bus.
All right. We should have taken a party bus over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have some random pictures to show also. But that's it in a nutshell. That was the World Series of Fenn. And again, if you want to see
but I have a few things.
Oh,
but
there's a
let's
lot
talk
of thank
about
yous.
pictures.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go through the pictures?
Yes.
Okay. We'll finish up with
Make sure
some
I
of the
can
pictures.
see them.
Yeah. So here is everybody.
Now, some people said, why are there only 30 people in the pictures? We're going to make sure next year that we take the picture before, because some people got knocked out in hour 1 and it's a 5-hour tournament and they left. So there's about double the people that are in this picture. We're going to learn from next year, but those are the people that were around by that time.
Yeah, we definitely did a picture before and after picture, I think.
Yeah.
Here's some just random pictures. That's Fenn fan in the chat, everybody. Brian, we all know Toby. Oh, I forgot about our little. Wait, first we'll do.
We haven't even gotten to Sunday, but go ahead.
Yeah, here's a picture, everybody.
Oh, Okay, so we decided that I didn't think it was right that I was the only one that would be around this beautiful blanket. So one of my favorite people on earth, we had a little after party of our own.
Oh,
there's this love. That's love. That's love.
That's my Kenny Rogers pose right there. Okay. Oh, that's love right there.
Aw, shucks.
Now, the next day, because we can't get enough of poker, we all jump in another poker tournament.
Yeah.
This
and
is
this
on
is where it's
Sunday.
going down. These are the hardcore people that are poker players. And I'm like, okay, here we go.
And there's Kpro's Miley Cyrus right there.
There you go.
All right. So, the way it went down is it ended up being...
So here's what we decided to do. Nemo and I decided we're going to chop whatever it is, but it's called bragging rights. Who is the best poker player in the land? I'm just going to see. Let's see how
I think we have video.
Today is Sunday. A bunch of us.
Oh, this is the end.
Of the World Series of Fenn jumped into this 3 p.m. guarantee. 3 left. Kpro's got the chip lead. First place, $624.
So he'd put the sunglasses up and the hoodie up every time Nemo went all in, which is pretty funny.
Lisa Woodson wants to know how many Ballys housekeepers quit their job that weekend after seeing that bedspread. Here's one thing I will tell you. We are all about sustainability. We chose the don't come into our room until the very end. I think it was
there was one day they made it. They made the bed with the bedspread on it. Yeah. I'm sure it's spread on social media like wildfire.
We should have put a video up. I guarantee they would have laughed.
The blanket, it's the best Valentine's Day gift ever.
Ever.
All right, here we go.
Man.
Nemo and Kpro.
Heads up.
Those are Amy's.
First and second.
We're going down.
Who's going to win?
Sunglasses right here. The frog against the fish. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Nemo, get it? Fish. Okay. And there.
Ace King, Ace 5.
Here we go. Ace King versus Ace 5.
Clubs.
Ace 5.
You hit 2 pair.
Dirty River.
Kpro wins again.
Kpro's the winner. That's pretty cool.
And this is a showdown like we had in Detroit.
It's the frog. It's not the glasses.
And I played in Detroit together.
It's that frog, right?
Oh, let me pause it.
My
there you go. Yeah, Nemo showed up at the Detroit meetup, and we were all down at Motor City, and you two chopped on a final table down there as well.
Yeah.
So pretty awesome.
And we had a similar picture, which I'll put together later. But gosh.
And there you are, like it's just that easy. There we go. Ace King down falls to Ace 5.
He's like, wah, wah, wah. That's called poker, baby. But I had to be like him. Here we go, hardcore.
And there's the cash, which you guys decided to split, which was very nice. Okay, so then after this, you jumped in another poker tournament after we went to eat,
Shocking.
if you remember.
This is shocking.
But me, I got some of the ladies on the craps table. Cynthia, you still in the room? You remember? It was Cynthia, Amy, Boomer Girl, Nemo, and myself. Now, those 4 had never rolled dice before. And if you guys are gamblers, you know that you want somebody on the craps table who's never rolled dice before. So I think Nemo bought in for $50. I bought in for $100. I think Amy bought in for $100. Cynthia and Boomer Girl, I'm not sure if they did $50 or $100. But look what happened about 2.5 hours later.
Well, here's the funny part. I actually said to Mike, I'm starting to crash. Like I hadn't slept
it was
days.
Yeah.
And Mike's like, we're down in the craps. And I said, I don't want to play craps. I messaged Cynthia and said, we haven't gotten any time together. Why don't you come up to the room and we'll chit chat as they play craps? And she's like, hell no.
Yeah, we were on a roll.
No. I had no idea what was going on.
You were like, I need the room key. And I was like, well, you got to come here and get it because there ain't no way I'm leaving this table.
Mike, I'm crashing. I'm like so dead.
Yeah,
and
we were running on 4 hours of sleep.
I don't care. And I was like, oh, you and Cynthia are being mean. No, there was craziness.
Cynthia says she's sipping Ballys on ice as I watch the recap. So 2.5 hours on the craps table. They all rolled awesome. Amy with her $500 chip off $100. This is when we colored up, everybody. Look at this. I was in for $100. I think I cashed out $500. It was really a hell of a roll. Everybody did really, and I passed the dice. I knew I didn't want to roll because I would screw it up.
But here was the crazy part of this.
Look at all these chips coming in. What's that?
You guys played for a few hours.
Yeah.
And okay, we got a suite, so they have a nice huge tub, and I'm sitting in the tub just trying to chill, get ready to bed.
Right.
And Mike's like, "We'll all be up there in 5 minutes because it's a party because everybody had so much money." And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "No, He's like, 3 minutes.
We're coming up.
He's like, we're getting in the elevator."
They wanted to see the blanket, you know.
They did want to see the blanket. I didn't think at what we're talking about, maybe 2, 3. I don't know when.
It was like 2 a.m. or something. Yeah, it was late.
Yeah,
I was falling asleep as soon as we got up there.
So I ran. I threw stuff aside. And then that was when the pictures of all the. Have you shown those yet? Everybody wanted their shot at the blanket.
Nemo bought in for $50 and he cashed out about $750. I mean, it was just one of those rolls. I kept trying to explain to them, this doesn't happen all the time. Don't think this is normal because it's not. Take video. What are we doing here? Uh-oh. System error. All right, hang on. There we go. Yeah, it was really cool. So we had a lot of fun. There were, free drinks. We were yelling and screaming. It was a lot of fun. And Amy with her $500 chip. So then we go up to the room. And everybody had to take a picture with their money on the blanket. There's money,
and there's Mike. I mean, and she's sitting on your face. She wanted.
Why is that like that? Anyway, yeah. So we were up in the room and we were having a lot of fun. And there's all the balloons and the flowers I got for Kpro.
Sweat's going,
I was in a tub 20 minutes ago. What the hell's going on? Falling asleep.
What happened here?
Put your money down.
Right? All right, 1, 2, 3. This is the craps table. Those are all hundreds, everybody.
She had to make it rain. Oh, that's wrong for some reason.
Wow.
Her and Nemo went to
I feel so objectified right now.
Wheel that you see in the background.
Right. Right. Let's see. We're getting down to the rest of it, the end of it here. This was a 3D. This was the inside of the bronze box, the 3D or the replica from 3D Bronze, which was awesome. That Nelica and Morrow got. Down on Fremont Street. These are some other pictures that people have just emailed me randomly. Some right before we went live.
Yeah, I sent you a couple. Other people sent you a couple.
This is back down on Fremont Street. It was just a fun time, everybody. You got to get out here. And there's Christy running for the elevator. So that was a cool picture. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this was us after the escape room because we were waiting so long for you guys to come out, so we all fell asleep.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Some random pictures. That's us three-way on the table. Let's see here. Boomer Girl's like, I'm gonna knock her out again. You wait and see. You calling all in
so nice
from that man?
Not nice. She's not nice. She's not nice. It's not nice.
Oh wait, yeah. There's pictures of you two. Where are you at? Oh, it's coming. Okay. So some random. That was the final. All the prizes for the final table. Me and Cynthia. No idea what we were looking at.
Cynthia's trying to act serious.
And you with more money. You did good. You cast like 4 times, and I actually made the final table in the World Series of Fenn.
Wait, because I know my ex's lawyer is watching. I have my profit and loss statement. I didn't do so great last year, so please don't just take pictures of me winning. Hi ex's lawyer.
Nice. Yeah, well, you guys don't understand. When we play as much as we do, we put it all back in because we're playing. But somebody did get their diamond card, so now somebody's got the diamond card.
Yeah, so I'm a diamond member now. Now it's like, Mike, who are you? What do you?
Yeah, right. So that was the breakfast Sunday.
This is the next day. We go to breakfast, which means noon, and we start. And many of you noticed there was a cell phone right next to Copper Dan's hand, and people were like, "Oh, you're actually telling search secrets." Yes, we actually are.
Look at that. That's the state seal of Wyoming, is it?
Yes.
I would say all of a sudden Kpro cuts off. And somebody was saying, what does that look like? Wyoming. I don't know, everybody. It's try the wheel, medicine wheel, starting to add up. Cody. Yellowstone's the majority in Wyoming. Anyway, that's what a lot of the talk was about. And then there's a bathroom picture. I want to know.
Yeah, the ladies needed to get away from the poopy guys. Like girls rule, boys drool.
And that was Gordon Hell's Kitchen. And there were the cows, and they lived happily ever after. Oh.
Yeah. Aw.
And there's Boomer Girl. You guys made up.
Not happy. She's like, he. No, not happy.
And somebody else knocked you out of the tournament, too.
Yes, he did the final knockout. So I'm not bitter, but Justin, I'm a little bitter. If you do it next year.
I'm not bitter, but I'm a little bitter.
I'm a little bitter.
Yeah.
Good friends.
Yeah, a lot of good times. That was the Diamond
That's
Lounge.
bizarre picture. These are the ones I sent Mike.
Yeah.
My Cynthia, she's just fun at a whole different level of fun. Yeah.
The frog gets the money.
Eating the money, baby.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
Please.
No, we're good. Okay. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let's see. Final table. Me and Copper Dan at Hell's Kitchen. That's a good picture. I think that. And the cows were lined up, ready to go moo. Yeah, just fun times.
That was Hell's Kitchen, yeah.
Oh, and one of the pictures I really like. There it is.
1, 2, 3, baby.
1, 2, and 3. And that's all I got to say about that. And that, everybody, was the World Series of Fenn 2020. So if you guys are on the fence, we hope you go next year. Don't we have a date for next year already?
Yeah, it's January, I want to say 30th. We know the date. I'm trying to hustle some freebies. And
January 30th, which is
I think it's the 30th. That Saturday.
Yeah, let me double check. We're doing it the weekend before the Super Bowl, everybody, because Vegas is pretty dead the weekend before the Super Bowl.
So those of you that went this year know that we're not going to do it next year on a holiday, and it will be dirt cheap. It'll be awesome.
I don't know about dirt cheap, but it'll be cheaper.
I need to do some thank yous.
Yeah, for sure.
Donations that you didn't see every item being donated. Mark West wine, donated by Mark West, with a picture of Mark West, signed by Mark West.
Right.
And unicorns exist. Janet, she had the boxes plus the stones.
Yep.
She donated a couple to us, but she had a whole set of donations. Amy brought a whole set of necklaces, and you got to pick them. And there was a whole process. It was awesome. Christy brought the keychains and the items. It was so fun. Another one that was for kind of an after show.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Wells brought the gold cards. We put one on the final table. A couple of them were donated out because we want to make sure that people that are not poker players have accessibility to items as well. Matt, the World Series of Fenn bracelet. And if I didn't say thank you, the rings, I know they caused their own controversy, and I love it. I'm not standing down from loving it. There was Lisa. So Mark brought one item, but
Nice, Mark.
Lisa brought the boots on the ground safety bag that had tons of items in it. And I will say,
yeah, that was really cool.
Give me your leather jacket. That's what I want. She's fierce. She's like, when you have a treasure hunter that you look at and you go, that's who I want to be. She's a lawyer. She's fierce. She's like, she's just an epic person. I want to be like her. Nelica not only gave to Kpro the items, Nelica and Moro, Kpro the items that she gave, but also the illustration and the arrowhead. And Mike, you can show the arrowhead.
That, everybody, is Forrest Fenn's arrowhead. And on the back,
show the other side. Yeah.
On the back is number 785, which is how Forrest catalogs his items. Focus. And it says Bell. Is that Bell Company, Texas? It says
County.
Bell CO. Oh, Bell County. Bell County, Texas.
Which is right near Temple.
Wow. So this is one he found. Nelica says, and again, Nelica got them from Forrest. She donated it. She said this was either found by Forrest, his father, or the football coach, Concy. Right? Concy sound right? So, yeah, really awesome. I can't believe I won it for coming in third place, but it's mine. It's right here in the command center, everybody.
Copper Dan, he had his copper piece. I would go over their smaller pieces and bigger pieces. These are the bigger pieces.
Yeah.
Number 1 in the World Series of Fenn poker
Copper
tournament.
Dan's piece. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's awesome because and I do have to say, I got a message from Tony that said, I have it up. I'm thinking not only of how beautiful it is, it reminds me of this poker tournament. And the whole time he came to the after party. Tony, you're awesome. Zara, the tickets you donated to Toby, thank you. Countryman, if you saw Kpro's, I don't have it here. If you saw Kpro's hat and little light, When you go boots on the ground, you need a light. He gave lots and lots of them out. Another of something that just like the Amy necklaces and things, it was awesome.
Lisa says, I want to be Kpro when I grow up because Kpro wears the hottest boots.
I did do some boots. I will say my God, my dogs were barking. It was bad. Like my back was starting to go out because so 3D bronze, not only did the chest and the top 10, but we gave everybody an item that went to the escape room. So
I took one 3D bronze. Don't be mad.
Yeah,
I had to
we
take
stole
this
a
one.
little.
Yeah.
We stole a little.
There was another one of these in there, so don't think they didn't get it. Delica.
Toby, thank you for going live stream. We did not dare because we were going to be banned, but you just did your little swagger. You walked over, hey, Rachel. We know what you did. We saw what you did. You had a date for the Penn and Teller. We see your swagger.
And thank you to Czar for donating the Penn and Teller tickets. That was awesome. For getting us into the Diamond Lounge before we knew Christy could have got us in with a Diamond card. We didn't know.
I'm Diamond now, baby. Lorraine, I wanted to thank you. She emailed me and asked me, is there anything that I could get you or Cal? I asked her because she is from my hometown. I asked her to get a Starbucks
right there
because
it is.
Mike collects these. Yeah, so I wanted to say thank you, Lorraine. You were so nice.
Trying to get a Starbucks official coffee mug from every state. So anybody, you feel free to email me. The address is down below in the description. I got one from Vegas, North Carolina, California. Actually, somebody sent me one from Saudi Arabia, if you can believe it. So yeah, Starbucks coffee cups. Thank you, Lorraine. I appreciate it.
So, and Mike, I need to thank you donating Chaseopoly. There were 4 of the 2019 silver-looking searcher coins that were donated. The chip, the program, some of you wonder where our proceeds go back to. I will say we sponsored the party bus. A few grand go into this weekend because this is our signature event. This is the one that we have fun. Please consider next year. 100 is our goal, but there's going to be some things that are happening at this next one that have never happened anywhere. It's going to be epic.
It's our way to give back to the community also.
Yeah.
January 30th, 2021. Mark it on your calendars now. We've got some new things we're thinking about. We also need somebody like Decal helped us out. We need somebody that's not going to play in the tournament. We can just kind of take pictures and videos. So maybe you're like, I don't want to play, but you can come and help us out that way if you want.
And we're thinking about doing a craps,
craps
searchers
for
roll
sure,
and just have searchers roll. We think that could be fun. So there's a few things that we're going to do that are totally new and different. And I think we can actually get sponsors. Kind of like Fenbury's taken off. Jamie this year, the first time, has taken it to a whole different level. World Series of Fenn only took 3 years to get there, and we're going to take it to a whole different level. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. So that is my thank yous.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody that came. Thank you to everybody that played in the tournament, whether you did or not. Everybody that donated something. It was a lot of fun. And we also want to share 2 things on eBay real quick. There is a collection of New Mexico searcher maps from Miss Cynthia Meacham's collections on eBay. 35 minutes left. It's currently at $192. This is Copper Dan's auction. If anybody wants to check that out, it ends in 35 minutes. Okay. And the other thing is, if I put in Forrest Fenn, look at this. Forrest Fenn, original illustration from the memoir, Too Far to Walk. The Bullet. The original illustration of the Bullet. It's out there. It's got 6 days to go. It's got 1 bid for $100. Jump on it if collecting original illustrations is your thing. Pretty awesome. Oh, there's actually a person in there. Is that supposed to be Forrest? The head right there? Is that supposed to be Forrest? Can't even reach over the steering wheel, maybe? So those 2 things are on eBay. I know I'm forgetting something. I like those coins. Let me mention trickytreasures.com, everybody. Trickytreasures.com. Earn money by solving riddles. A new website game based on riddles where you can win money. You need to figure out what the answer is to the riddles on the playing board as they are released. A new riddle is revealed when a certain number of new players join the game. So the more you speed share Tricky Treasures, the faster the game will move. Once you have all riddles solved, you'll be instructed where to send riddle number 10, where to send your answer. Somebody is going to win $5,000. It only costs $10 to play. I actually want to show
Okay, wait,
the
Mike.
website. Yeah, go ahead.
Peggy. No, it's Peggy. No, it's Peggy. It's Peggy.
Oh, I thought it was Forrest. So Nelica has put up another original illustration from Too Far to Walk. It's the bullet, and there's the top of a head, and I thought maybe it was Forrest. So they're correcting me, saying it's Peggy is who's in that illustration.
That's when I walk away for a second.
Yeah, right. Randy's in the house. Copper Dan, Jana, Silver Fox. Thursday's show, we have a special guest on. We're not going to tell you who it is because it's special, but you're going to want to tune in. That's this Thursday on the Cowlazars channel. What else?
Well, I want to say, for those of you that don't know, I announced on Facebook last night, we are planning our next marathon, which we believe will be about 1 month from now, which is March 28th,
Saturday.
which is a Saturday.
March 28th.
1, we're going to start later. 2, we are
No,
going to have
earlier. We're going to start earlier, not later.
We're going to start
9 a.m. my time, noon
Right, we're going to start earlier,
Eastern time.
so then we don't go to the wee hours of the morning.
Right.
And then we are going to make sure that new searchers get priority. We already have about 8 brand new searchers that have never been on that would really like to be on, which I can't believe there's that many. But there's new people with a voice that want a safe place. I will say, those of you that are seeing me getting and a few others getting, oh, your saws were so stupid. I can't believe you're stupid. Yes, this is the great part. I'm the first to say.
Because of
Mike
the contiguous thing, PhD, need a crutch, that type
PhD
thing.
need a crutch. Here's the thing. Mike says with that blanket, I'm like, Mike, why would you put that out? I think it's adorable. I love him to pieces. He's like, because I can laugh at myself.
Yeah.
That's the great part.
Yeah.
My Nesper solve, I can laugh at myself. So there's always going to be a couple haters. You will not see them in the chat room. They will be over on their own. There's only a few of them. That's what they feed on. Who cares about that? Have a safe place to have some fun. Get to know, there's some new people that we just met at World Series of Fenn that are like, hey, sign me up because it was so much fun. You'll get to know people. It's going to be a blast. There is going to be what we call Clash of the Titans. I did not get to your email, Cynthia. Cynthia's like, am I a Titan? Because she has some ideas. There's a few others. Oh, yeah. So we're going to have, and then we're going to have a few panels. We always talk about safety. We always talk about a few of the other items. And then I know none of you are here for clips. You don't even like clips. Who wants to hear from Forrest? Forrest is stepping back. He doesn't want emails. No one wants to hear from him, right?
But a good hater, Randy. Oh, speaking of clips, tune in Thursday with the special guest. We're going to have a special clip. And that's all I'm going to say about that, much like Forrest Fenn. What? Am I wrong?
What happened? What happened to you? You're
Somebody,
supposed to be a secret keeper.
So one of the searchers came up to me about the blanket picture and said, wow, how'd you lose all that weight? And I said, I didn't. So there you go. I can make fun of myself.
And I've had 2 ladies that were like, are you guys really serious? Because I've liked Mike longer than you've even been around. Yeah, no, he's taking. Go away. Phew, phew.
Ladies.
Go away.
I am taking.
No, and that's just the fun of this. I do have to tell you, this is our first relationship after our previous relationships. And I guess that's obvious, but I'm a little more uncomfortable with sharing emotions and things. I share emotions, but I usually don't about like lovey-dovey stuff. Let us have a little bit of fun. If you don't like it, just like zoom through that part. But like that video was a huge thing for me. That's why I was like,
yeah, the video's awesome.
Like, oh. And he's like, no, it was great. So just let us have fun. Who cares? We're having a good time. So okay, so if you're interested, please email me at kpro3@aol.com. If you want to be on the marathon, you have ideas, you have thoughts. I have it up on Thor. I have it up on Facebook. We have it up on Harry's. Those are the only places. I mean, and of course, Dow's and Jenny's, I don't know if either of them allow that sort of talk. And we don't exclude them in any way because they're both great. They're the go-tos for the chase. But those are the pieces that we're bringing together another marathon. We have to limit to 12 hours, but then we'll move over to the other channel for the
might have an after party. You never know.
Yeah, we have 1 or 2 that have already asked to be a part of the after party, which will be even more fun. I actually had somebody say, so you're just not on Facebook, you're on YouTube? Tell me about that yesterday. And I'm like, okay. So so many brand new people coming in and they're going to give their perspectives and thoughts. And It'll be great, but I'm hoping that we get a few Titans, a few vets, and then a few new people, because
a lot of new people. I think it's important to get
a lot of new people,
because
because it'll just be fun. So our thought is we're going to do 30-minute segments at the beginning. We'll do encores for the ones that we just cut short, and we're going to do it kind of real time. Of course, we're always going to do, because that's what we are. We think it's fun to have items like Chase Oakley and maps and mouse pads and other books and all the bumper stickers and all those things. We think that's fun. So we'll always do that. Mike and I actually got booted out of the last marathon because we didn't have time for us to do a couple of the things that we wanted to do in content, because it's in Wyoming, friends. If you don't think that, I'm not going to judge you.
Starting to lean that way. And yes, Jana, you can be in the after party. You don't have to be on the marathon. You can just say, I want to be in the after party. I opened it up last time to whoever wanted to come in, and we had 16 people. I thought it was going to be a train wreck, but it actually went pretty good. And by train wreck, I mean everybody talking over each other, but that's not what happened. I think we had some good discussion. So, end of March.
Email me, because it's going to be fun. Know that we moderate that chat all day long. There's usually a couple hundred. That is our most watched show. And it's going to be awesome. So, but there's some searchers now. You didn't watch last night. Angeline, I think is her name, and she is a musician of the Chase, or a musician. She happens to be in the Chase. She had some great music. Church of the Search, if you are not a part, it is just a chill with your, and we're not looking, I don't believe we're going to find some super secret hint.
I do.
It's like a little Cheers bar that you go into called the TTOTC bar, and it's just fun. So I hope you'll be a part. I have a great time jumping in AGK's chat. I've started talking with some of you. I will say, if you want to partner up, you've got to convince Mike. I'm a little bit more of a, I won't say sucker, but I'm a little bit more of a, I'll partner up with lots of people. And Mike is the one that you got to work on. So work on him. But we are looking at potentially, it looks like we're going to be in Wyoming this summer.
This summer, we're taking it. I want to go to see the medicine wheel, not because I think it's there, but I just like to be able to see it. The Cody Museum, Matitsi, all the areas.
There, I'll convince you. Here's the thing.
Well, maybe
Mike.
it is there, but you'd have to convince me.
But
it's
if
there.
I show you the details that I have found, will you not say them to our search feed?
Yes, of course.
I'm
going to vlog it while we're out there, so you guys are all going to be there with us when we get back. I'll upload it. But yeah, I think a trip to Wyoming would be fun. So maybe not function in the junction, but maybe we got to do something in Wyoming as a searcher meetup. I don't know. Maybe we all meet at Cody and go bother those people. I don't know. The museum, I mean. Captain Pappy says, thank you for everything. If you want to change your name, Captain Pappy, you have to make a Gmail account with the name you want to show and then log into YouTube with that Gmail account. So make CaptainPappy@gmail.com and log into YouTube with it. That's how it works.
One thing we're going to improve on next year, we're actually going to make a telephone number so everybody can contact us.
Yes.
We had some specific issues. Captain Pappy didn't make one of the events that we were all there. We were just in a different location, and it was our fault, and we're so sorry. We are improving every single year. Next year, we've already found a way around it. We will definitely do that.
We got the party bus when we need to go anywhere as a group. We're going to have a phone number available for any questions. It's just going to get bigger and better. Same tournament, though. We don't want to raise it more than $65.
Our goal, so first year it was 35. Second year it was 62 or 3. Plus the rail, it was in the mid-60s. We're shooting for 100. I think we'll get to 100. 100 people, 100 individual people, that'll double the prize pool. And I think it'll be epic. We're
going to have a little craps fun next year. Definitely for anybody who wants to do that. It'll be a lot of fun.
We have some ideas of prizes that have never been done. There's a lot of things. Just give us a little bit of time.
11 months away, but we're already planning because that's what we do. We make things happen.
It's going to be epic.
And luckily, we captured this live audio of Copper Dan going back to his hotel room.
Okay, but last but not least, so Mike.
He's still getting there. Wait. All right. Glad you made it safe and sound, Dan. All right, go ahead.
That's an actual butt dial. That's fun.
Right. I know. I think he was holding his copper pieces on the way. That really did hurt, Copper Dan says. Yeah.
The only thing that I will say is So Super Chat's on. There is a little folder called You Will Not Show.
No, we're not showing it. There's a reason we put that in there. But instead of Super Chat, guys, if you want to help us out, subscribe to the channel. Log into YouTube and subscribe to the channel. We have realized that about 60% of the people who watch our videos just click on a Facebook link and they never subscribe. You got to be logged in to thumbs up. You got to be logged in to comment, whether it's in the live chat or after the video is posted. And if you guys do log in and subscribe, you can be
Lisa,
notified
what
when we go
says,
live.
How do you outdo this year's blanket photos?
Yeah, oh, there you go.
There's something in work. Here's the one big thing. I did not know about the blanket video.
Thanks, Coppernet.
I happened to make the same T-shirt, which Kpro, my son, was like, I'm PG-13. I'm not 13. I should not be seeing this. He was like, are you guys totally weird? You made a blanket. He made a blanket. You made a T-shirt. I didn't even.
And it had the same picture on it. Yeah.
It's the same picture.
I personally think there's nothing to do but make that blanket one of the prizes for the World Series of Fenn next year on the final table. What do you think? Who wants to take that blanket home? Not your blanket. I'll make another one.
Oh, no,
Somebody said I should sell them. They're like, make a bunch and sell them. Too funny. You guys are too funny. But we'll do something.
This year, there's going to be some shenanigans. And I will say, if ever you thought, what could they possibly top for next year? If some things come through, I'm not going to promise, but I'm going to kind of promise there's going to be a whole different level. Because here's the one thing, too. I think what somebody has come for 1 year, I will tell you, the search couple, like that Sam and Janet, I didn't know before. We spent some time with, so much fun. And we knew Janet and Brett. We just knew so many different people. Nemo took him down in Detroit with not took him down, but we played some poker. So we're going to have some search friends that we've known for a little bit. So there's a lot of trust there. And then some brand new search friends. So it's going to be a whole different level of fun. We already
have a request to get the picture on a towel. It's wrong on several different levels. Now, Captain Marvel says, how many Chaseopolies are left? A lot. We did sell a couple, though, the thing. And is there a new price? There's not a new price yet, but me and Kpro talk about it. Although I will say this, Fenbury is coming up. If anybody maybe wanted to sell some of those at Fenbury, talk to me. We'll work out a deal or something. If me and Kpro don't go to Fenbury, that is. But I don't know. So it's probably slim that we go to Fenbury.
Mike?
But you got to get the Chaseopolies in the hand of the searchers. So anybody that's going and you want to make some money, let me know. We'll work something out.
Hey,
what?
Mike.
Yes.
You can talk to me before you announce things live.
Wait, I'm just saying. It just occurred to me.
I've already worked something. Mike.
Oh, well, then that's all. Okay.
Many of you wonder if Mike and I actually talk. I will say we talk very little, except for what's the next show or what's the next this or that. We talk very little when it comes to the chase. We talk about our lives. We talk about our kids. We talk about
right.
We check in from time to time. Anyway.
I didn't know about that price. Otherwise, I would have got one at World Series of Fenn. Yeah, that's all right. They'll be around.
We gave you a handout.
Silver Fox says you have to go to Fenbury, Kpro. We'll see, guys. We'll see. It is July 4th weekend, but we'll see.
No, there's one more important thing. If you know, there's the most special man on earth that is turning 50 on that weekend.
That is my birthday, everybody.
So he gets to decide what we do. And I will say he has kids. I always have kids. So he has kids. I have kids. He gets to decide. I may be working because I am looking to deal at the series. And so I'm looking to try to be to Vegas. That's still up in the air at this point. I'm still going through the proper protocols to make that happen. But I probably have 20, 30, 40 requests of, are you coming? Mike, don't announce it live before we talk about it.
We're going. Oh, no. No,
I would like to know, are we going? I think, I think we'll know in the next, we won't probably know for 2 months.
Right. Then
in 2 months, we will know, and
it'll just be us and a trunk full of Chaseopolies on the way to February. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Kids at every turn, and I have 4 animals. I have 2 dogs, 2 cats. They all might be there, and I think it would be fun to do an RV. And oh my goodness,
an RV! Hey, there's an idea. We just we'll vlog it the whole way. That would be interesting.
4 animals and 4 kids. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Debbie Teal says, "See you at Fenbury." Oh, by the way, there is a PayPal link for anybody that wants to donate to Femboree. You guys know Jay Diggins. She's the one setting up Femboree. If you go to the Grand Adventure on Facebook, Forrest Fenn's Grand Adventure, and it's posted around in different areas, but we did post it. It's for anybody that wants to donate for Femboree this year.
It's not required, but it's
it's not required.
I have to tell you, Jamie's the salesperson. She is the right combination of sweet, and she'll ask. She already got the location donated,
the lodge,
and now she's looking to try to do some trade for rather than doing a potluck to get it catered. But some people have said, just like they do, I will tell you, at World Series of Fenn, people will slip us $20 or $40, whatever, and say, here, because we know you have so many costs. We have a lot of costs. I'm sure Femboree's the same way. Because we bring in so many items. We got the poker chips, we got the programs, we got the this and that.
Nice,
so
Jack.
it's just a way to defray costs. So if you enjoy it, go for it.
Doug with the super chat. Thank you very much, Doug. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Doug, thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
So fun. Keep the fun alive. That's what this is about. And those of you that don't know, it is good sometimes. This is what I do in the chase. I will go hardcore research, and then my brain just needs to just decompress, and that's called World Series of Fenn. That's called some of the things I do with all of you guys, which is chit chat. I have made more friends in this chase. It is truly, this is what I say to Forrest Fenn. Not only did I meet my boyfriend, did I meet really good friends, did I meet my search dad, I'm just met a community of people that I'm getting more close with. There is good and bad, and so be careful who you meet online and who you trust. But I will say the goods have outweighed the bads, and
definitely,
you guys are just so special in my life. And World Series of Fenn.
Thank you for that.
Super chat. Sorry, it was super chat. Mr. USA China 1 says, Mike, do a world's most interesting man commercial. You already have the look, my friend. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I think one of the contests next year is going to be best picture from World Series of Fenn from someone other than Mike and I.
Right. Who can, we'll have a contest for best picture. That's a good one for sure.
Yeah. So, and we're looking at some contests, and we're looking at there is some interesting prize ideas that we are having. And when we talk about surprises and things, just you wait. We don't have any super secret.
If I were chairman, I'd say Donka Shane.
Donka Shane to Gedelkin. Thank you for that $9.01 super chat. Hey, we appreciate it. Thank you. We better see you out here next year for World Series of Fenn.
If we make it up to Cody, I would love for you to give us a tour of the center of the West. And I have some connections too that I think it'd be interesting. We might be able to get in that basement. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it right out loud.
Don't let Troy hear that. So is the hammer underneath it? It's not. It's buried. I remember that going around.
So I have to tell you, I worked at the university that the head librarian for alma mater is where I used to work.
Oh, so you got a way in. Is that what you're telling me? You have an inside.
I'm not saying I have a way in. I'm just saying she never knew. I never told her I was a searcher.
Oh, gotcha.
She's going to know now. I think that's how I got it. I was just looking at, the hint of riches. I'm bringing my camera to next year's Cub party. Cynthia, we didn't show those pictures, so you are not, you guys are killing me.
And the Too Far to Walk, the bullet illustration is already at $300. All right. I hope you do well with it, Nelica.
Wait, what? How many bids?
3. $300. And a super chat from Sassy. Kpro's too loud. Not really. Thank you, Sassy. And thank you for moderating, by the way. Did anybody get timed out this time at all?
Is there a Forrest Fenn calendar? Maybe there will be.
There's an idea. Forrest Fenn calendar.
There we are.
Next year, Fremont, we're going streaking. Oh, geez.
Well, one of the things that we got as feedback, and I think it's really a really good set of feedback, is we had different events, like one to Fremont Street, one to this, one to that. Some people, transportation was hard. Some people didn't know where to go, etc. We are either going to coordinate, in my opinion, and Mike and I are going to talk about this, we're going to coordinate all the transportation, or we're going to have it all in the one location. Just something
gotcha. Right.
Yeah. So
it'll just be better. We learn as we go. It'll be better next year. It'll be maybe easier is the word, but it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, I can tell you, Boomer Girl said, I've been both years. This year was, oh my gosh. She goes, it was incredible. And she goes, last year was good. It was, it was a good event. Because this year was over the top. I said, wait till next year.
Well, last year was, will anybody show up if we have this poker tournament, World Series of Fenn? And now we know that how much fun it is and how much fun it can be. It just gets bigger and better now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, Sassy. That's right. Okay, everybody. I think that's going to do it. Any final thoughts, Kpro? Any final thank yous? Thank you to everybody who came, everybody who donated, everybody who had fun with us, because that's what it's all about.
Thank you to Michael. He did make it such a fun. I do have to say it's really, really hard to coordinate something outside your home city. And so Mike did so many things from the city. I did so many things. I mean, there's so much coordination. And I will say, I know this is going to be shocking to you guys. I'm a little more emotional. I'm a little bit more uptight, and I'm a little bit more moving, shaking. What is every little thing working? And Mike always, he's yin to my yang. He just goes, it's just going to happen. Like, don't worry. Here's a drink. Let's have fun.
Right.
And I worried about every little detail. Yeah. And he is just the most special human being on earth. And so there you go.
Thank you. And thank you to Kpro. Because I can set up the poker tournament, everybody. She does all the other stuff, the programs, the chips. You know what I mean? She has all these good ideas. So Lisa Woodson says, maybe sell a Men of the Thrill of the Chase calendar as a fundraiser, kind of like a fireman calendar. Only more embarrassing. Well, wouldn't that be interesting? If you can get 12 guys to do it, hey.
I know what February will be, is that blanket, baby.
I'm going to put one of those blankets on eBay and see what happens. With a Chaseopoly, of course. Anyway, okay, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Come back Thursday on the Cowlazars channel. We got a special guest with a special clip. I think you guys will like it.
Not a special clip, like a special story, a special clip, special to Forrest.
Yeah.
Special crazy. We have a special clip. Like, I want to thank that person. If this all works out, I don't want to say who because things go awry in 48 hours. I am so excited about Thursday. If it all works out, gosh, you guys have to.
Forrest doesn't even know. That's right.
He'll start emailing people. Oh, no, wait. He doesn't email. Oh, wait. Yes, he does. Oh, wait. No, he doesn't.
I wonder if a deep thinking treasure searcher could use logic to figure out who it is. But okay. All right. I'm going to take us out with the Kpro Cow song. Thank you, everybody. We're going to do it again next year. Reserve your spot now.
Kpro Cow Pow Wow. Kpro Cow Pow Wow Wow. It's the Kpro Cow Pow Wow Wow. They want to find the treasure, they want to find it now. They are Kpro and they are cow. They're going over it and over it and over it again. This treasure hunt created by Forrest Fenn. Sing it! Kpro Cow Pow Wow. Kpro Cow Pow Wow Wow. It's the Kpro Cow Pow Wow. Marion and Indy are what they're like, although their real names are Christy and Mike. Can they pin down the treasure? They just might. Tune in to find out Monday nights. Kpro Cow Pow Wow.